And we keep going. Let's go. We don't have to stop the music. It's Sunday. We should be able to enjoy ourselves to the maximum. And that includes me not being on camera today because I'm feeling pretty lazy. How you all doing? Happy Sunday to you all. What's up, gamers, and thamers? Hopefully you all are doing well. Happy Sunday. A seemingly increasingly rare Sunday stream, but I made this promise a long time ago for this commission game that I said I would give it a go. Play it for an hour or so. And see if I'd be down to take it on as a commission game. As probably, when I say this out loud, I'm sure that most people will, even from the streamer space and non-streamer space, will know what I'm talking about. But there's certain games that kind of just don't generally, or say genres of games that don't exactly always gel with your audiences and stuff like that. You establish yourself on one thing, you try to do another thing, it just doesn't always vibe. So I wanted to see if I liked the game enough to see if I wanted to go for it with a commission stream for it. So that's right, we got Donkey Kong Country. It's Demon King Chronicle, but it was very funny. I have a funny story to tell about that. Because I was like looking for it, and I was sitting there like looking through my games folder. I'm like, why don't I have this? I swear I downloaded it. I swear. And I went back, I looked at the site, and I'm like, yeah. No, I remember looking at this and downloading it and everything like that. I should have it. And I was looking for like 5 to 10 minutes and everything like that. I was like, I cannot find this. Where the hell is it? Why the fuck do I have Donkey Kong in here? What the hell is this? Only to say, oh, you know, I give up. Fine. And I went back to the website, I clicked the download button, and it's like DKC version 1.14. And I'm like, I see. I do have it. It's just shorthanded it to TKC, and my brain just went like, Donkey Kong Country, what the hell is that? Why is it 1.14? Maybe that's the Wii version that I just never got around to. I don't know why I put it there, but sometimes you're sloppy. Sometimes it happens. So, I had it the entire time. So the jokes about Donkey Kong Country, I'm just like, yeah, that's hitting home a lot harder than you all know. But I said, yo, what up, Not a Fish? What up, Susie? What up, Twani? Alzaraf, Blackjack, Not a... Oh, I already said Not a Fish. Fizzle! How you all doing? Hopefully you all having a good one. Happy Sunday once again.
You are a great champion.
And Petty as well. I am a great champion. You're right. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words on a Sunday. But yeah, Natsume Sound Team is just so good. Honestly, I know we're at the ending of this one. I'm just going to put the movie version on instead. I was going to put Neo Turf Masters because we are on the Gween. But I was like, you know what? While I'm chatting for a bit here, let's just do the movie as well. Let's put that on there all the same. That'd be good. There we go. All right. But Twani, glad you're feeling better. I'd be very worried if you weren't feeling better 2 days later after a hangover. That's where you get real worried. You're like, oh shit, this is more than just being old. I'm fucking dying. But glad you're doing better. I was wrapped the hot jams in here. That's right, we on the Gween. Big chillin' this Sunday morning. Hell yeah, love to hear it. Love to be it. It's like Neo 2 is famously a black hole viewership for some reason. Yeah, I get, because I'm also a person who falls into the black hole of Neo 2. For me, it's hard to understand what the hell is going on in that game. Like, real talk, I look at the game, like, it seems like cool stuff's happening, but it's not happening in a way that's like, oh, you as an action game player are doing these things, and I'm seeing you do it at a base level of, I see you're messing with the game mechanics, because there's a whole statistical system that I see of streamers going into, building stuff, so on and so forth, that's just like, oh, well, there's some numbers game in here going on as well that I don't understand. And I don't know, for me, my brain and not having played Neo, it takes that magic away from me just a little bit. Just a little bit. I feel weird not having anything on, like, the actual Gween. Let's just do this for now. Let's just do this. Let's see. Oh, I actually cleaned up this, I forgot I actually cleaned up this, there we go. It's them. It's the Power Rangers. There we go. All right, it's perfect. Actually, will script if I click away? It will! No! I'll have to put it on his own window. Hold on a second here. All right, now we're good. Now we're good. We're good. Oh no, you're attached to the wrong one. Ah, you jerk. All right, I gotta click elsewhere then, and I guess back into it. So let's click here. You can look at that for a second. Then we can go back to ideally the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which has decided that it is done. It's not doing it anymore. I worked really hard for this. I put all like 1 minute into this. And we're back. There we go. And we're back. All right, we're good now. We're good. So yeah, I think for me in watching Neo 2, that's where my brain gets stuck on. And so it's really hard for me to invest, especially since it feels like Neo 2 is an endless game. I don't know where it begins or ends as a game either. So I think that for me, it's like, it's an overarching thing that's just like, all these things combined just made me go like, I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. I can only watch so much of it. I have to really like the streamer themselves to invest in Neo. But yeah, some games, some genres, depending on what genres you do or don't do, can be a quote-unquote black hole for viewership and stuff like that. And I don't hyper care about the viewership aspect of it, but there is that little tickle in the back of the brain of, I could just be playing blank. And it's a negative tick. I'm not gonna lie. It 100% is a negative tick, especially as someone who does not care to do this as like a profession or anything like that. It is a personal failing of my brain that I am choosing not to work on. But I don't want to be completely closed off to the idea of never doing a JRPG on this channel again, as well. I'm not against the idea. I still want to play JRPGs in general. I love JRPGs. It's just sometimes it's hard to follow them. So I'm like, I'm gonna give this one a go. I said I'd play it for like an hour or so, see if I like it enough and I want to continue, and then we'll see where we go from there. I mean, that's kind of the purpose of it being a stream commission, where it's like, yeah, I fully acknowledge that this whole viewership, whatever, it not clicking with the audience thing will happen, because it's going to be off the beaten path, and it's just making up for it in different ways if if someone really still wants to see it. They still want to pay a ticket price to a degree, fine, that's cool. Just that ticket price might differ a little bit too. The alternative game I was given, though, kind of in passing, I'm like, I would probably just take that game and just go with it, because it'd be Breath of Fire 4 otherwise. And I'm like, I would probably just play that. I would love to play Breath of Fire 4 regardless of anything. But this game, I don't know what this is at all. But, yeah, but Neo 2 is like really good. It's just one of those games that doesn't work. I think it's an also really good example to look at. It's when, like, Ty plays fighting games. And, like, Ty talked about this earlier on. And that he was like, hey, yeah, oh shit.
I love
Ryudo.
I also love Ryudo.
He's
so bad.
He's very bad.
What's good, Yudo? I know
Yeah,
I was
well,
out for a late here at
just keep it
MMX
Ryudo.
too, but hope you're doing well.
I am doing great, Kaz. I hope that you're doing well as well. Thank you for the 3 days of subscription. I hope you're doing good. I know that you had to step away and all that sort of stuff, but hey, I hope that amidst all of that, things are treating you well, and it's great to see you again. How you doing this Sunday? What's going on, friendo? But it's like, Ty was, you know, earlier on in Ty, when he was starting to do more fighting games, he was just really getting into them. You know, he's just like, I love doing fighting games. I love streaming fighting games. Holy shit, it takes my viewership by a lot, because it's just a completely different energy, and it's that outside looking in aspect that's just like, you can only watch cool people do cool seemingly thing on a good game for so long before you're just like, I'm lost, and I can't stay invested. So I get it. I'm not blaming anyone. This is a I don't blame anyone. I understand the mix of what's going on. So yeah, I understand. But yeah, I don't know what Midnight Suns is still. And all I have to say is like, you always talk about Midnight Suns, like, the fuck's Midnight Suns? What the fuck is that? I have no clue. Shit. So I can't even speak on Midnight Suns, but that's at least my idea of like, sometimes a game can be legitimately too good without any returning value to people who have not played the game. And I feel like I walk a pretty good line when I do retro games in that regard, where it's like, you can understand either what the game is really quickly because it's a retro game, and most people nowadays have pretty good video game literacy to look at a game and say, I think I understand what's going on, or to look at a game, not understand what's going on, and ask questions and get a quick answer when it's more retro. When you get into the more in-depth games, you can't answer what you're doing in Neo when you're on your 3rd playthrough and you have to explain how you got here. You can't really explain that. You can't explain what you're doing in a fighting game exactly either, that quickly. That's why we have commentators for fighting games. That's why we have commentators, to help link that gap a little bit. So yeah, it is a shame, but the human brain does not latch to everything. If we were interested in everything, then nothing would be interesting. It's such a good game, though. People just don't tune in for it. Yeah, just basically. Also, what's up, Tuesday Night Mystery? How you doing? And you just wrapped up dinner? Hell yeah, delicious. What was for dinner? Beautiful. Perfect. Yo, what up, gay Venetian? Good to see you as well. I think I heard someone say, they said gay Venusian or something like that. I was like, that's the best word I've heard in a long time. You're gonna find a golf ball themed monster. They probably already have at this point. With enough seasons of Power Rangers and them leaning more into Western sensibilities, there's gotta be a golf ball sized monster. Well, a golf ball sized monster, but also a golf ball monster that they fought as well. There has to be. There has to be. Oh, DST time. I was a bit lethargic, so I did lazy schnitzel sandwiches. Oh, that sounds already good. You don't want to make dinner more than 10 minutes. Exactly. You don't. And that's great. That's excellent. That's 10 out of 10. You are fed and you are happy that you ate it. You move on. You worry about a better dinner the next day, but you have to make it to the next day. And then you know it, but for some reason watch it does nothing for you. That's actually interesting to me, Blackjack, because that kind of kicks my theory in the face a little bit too. Because I would be like, yeah, if you're really invested in it, I figure you can hop in and understand what's going on a lot quicker, and that would lock you in. Is how I imagine that. But if you're like, yeah, I just can't stay locked into it, that's interesting. That's actually really interesting, honestly. Just like nodding and saying, I'm learning a lot today. You can't see me nodding, obviously. You're looking at grass. Go touch grass. Reach out to whatever monitor you're on and touch the grass right now. But that makes no sense to me. And that's okay. I like not understanding stuff. Sometimes it's just things get thrown in. I'm like, oh shit, hell yeah. Hey, morphine time. Oh, we always doing morphine around here. I'm getting a call from my lawyer. Oh, that's not what you meant. Disregard everything I said. Yo, what up, Incident? How you doing? Hope you're having a good one. It's great to see ya. Keep me honest. I know I have only 2 minutes when we're chatting. I'm gonna try to stay on schedule here for today for a specific reason. So I'm gonna play the game for an hour. But part of the reason I'm only playing it for an hour is also that Retro Gaming Live Television, TV, I guess they call themselves, the other speedrunner of Elevator Action Returns and the person who's on this stream fairly often, The Opponent, is going to be basically doing a huge rundown of Elevator Action history, Elevator Action Returns history, music, you know, impact, doing a tutorial speed run, and also playing my speedrun history video as well. So I'm like, I want to tune in for that, so I might chill with you all and watch that, pause to answer any questions, stuff like that. Speaking of things that, speaking of taking viewership, there's the example right there. No, I'm kidding. I really don't care. But like, I want to watch that anyway. I might as well do it on stream. I can't go anywhere today. The car's gone. My wife's playing D&D. It's me and the cat. The cat's sleeping somewhere. I'm chilling. I'm chilling today. So we're doing good. If you stream enough fighting games, you start drawing the FGC viewers. Exactly. But then I see those same it's very ironic on the other hand, right, Petty? Because I'm sure you've seen it too. FGC people playing non-FGC games completely takes their viewership. And there is very rarely a crossover between the FGC high numbers and a non-FGC high numbers. That is the avatar section right there, that they're able to cross both bounds. It's rare that someone can really do both. It is very rare. But the ones who can do it, they can do it well. But yeah, it's very, very specific. It's the XCOM style Marvel RPG. Oh, I didn't know there was an XCOM style Marvel RPG. I can easily see why people click out of that one. I don't know if it's as funny as XCOM though. I watched XCOM for the first time, another one of my friends streaming it, and I'm like, I don't know what this game is exactly, but watching the percentages actually screw you over keeps me a little bit more locked in because it's funny. It becomes funnier as a result of that. So I love that. Oh shit, Andy in here like real sicko hours. It's just like lying in the crypt, pushes the stone brick aside. Yo, did someone say Demon Chronicle Gaming? Hell yeah, brother. And starts slapping the nearest wrestler on the chest with his hand, chopping them over and over. And the audience going, ooh, ooh. Andy is alive right now. What's up, Andy? It's good to see you. The penultimate, I don't know what the hell that game is, Sicko has entered the chat. It's great to see you. Happy Sunday. That's right, I'm gonna be doing a test stream for this game, see if I want to take it on as a stream commission. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. I should probably start the game now before I get too distracted. All right, Power Rangers, you gotta get out of here. I mean, I'll listen to you for a little bit longer, but I can still chat and all that sort of stuff too. I probably won't be going, so as you all probably know, with like games that have a lot of like text to it and stuff like that, I go full blown in. I try to do my real bad voice acting and stuff like that. I'll probably leave that out to the wayside today. Just for this first hour, and if I do like the game, I'll go full blown in. I'll be in for it and everything like that. But I'm pretty tired today. But give me a moment here while I organize everything over. I don't know how to make this window bigger quite yet, so it might be small to start, and then we might make it bigger afterward. So give me a moment here. We are fine and everything. So yeah, I don't know. A lot of theories about what keeps an audience, what doesn't keep an audience. I've been watching a lot of streams and stuff like that, and you know, I only care to understand so much because once again, this is not a thing I'm really trying to make a huge deal out of, but the few times I do look at the numbers, I still like seeing that people are still getting more invested over a long period of time. That makes me happy. That's why I like lifting weights, basically. Is that those small little things that make it feel really good that I'm investing time in, and people are investing that time in return. So I don't know. It's just very interesting for me in that regard. All right. Game capture does not work. Let's see here. So we got to do a window capture. King Chronicle. There it is. Hey. Am I cutting off the top? Yes, I am. I am currently cutting off the top. Make it a little bit smaller here. Am I at the top? I am. There we go. All right, there we go. Hell yeah. Sweet. We're trying to do trying to be Persona 3 for some reason. I mean, no problem with that. Persona 3 is great. I love Persona 3. More things should be Persona 3. Just done stuff from Sea Signs, and yeah, it's something positive, something negative. This window is so fucking small for me. I don't know why. Golf is big in Japan too. The foot of Mount Fuji is littered with fucking golf courses because the mountain makes a dramatic backdrop. That's fair. You know, that's fair. You know what? So there's definitely even more so a reason for them to fight a giant golf ball. Wow, big bad Beto Force knock. Wow, big bad Boinksborgs. But the real one, I'm pointing at the screen. Yo, what up, boys? How you doing? It's good to see you. But can confirm, 20 can confirm. I believe in 20. Oh yeah, can you please give the story an ending? Young girl, I beg of you, please carry my will to the end. Then we go to issues because I'm basically an all genre gamer, so I'm basically down to watch all genres too. Besides 4 hours RPG speedruns, let's put me to sleep. We found Penny's weakness. Get her ass. It's over for her. All right, hold on. First things first. Can I make this window any bigger? The answer seems to be no. Oh dear God. Hold on a sec here. I just got to show you what I'm working with here because it's very funny for me. But also, display capture. That's fine. There we go. Oh, wait. No, come back. Where'd you go? Come back. I need you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. All this space around here. I can't make it any bigger. I'm living out here. I'm gaming in the sky. Gaming in the sky years. Let's go. But yeah, I find myself, I mean, I know what I like more and what I like less in terms of streaming stuff and everything like that. I feel like I can get invested pretty well when it comes to RPGs, stuff like that too, without actually like, you know, going halfway in and stuff like that. But some games just do not grip me. Some games just do not grip me. And I think it's just any high-skilling game that has a lot of stats behind it. I feel like I'm already behind the moment I drop in on that. Oh, spacebar, right? Because this is RPG Maker game. I have to use spacebar for stuff. Looks like we have a new arrival. My name is Lalaria. It's a pleasure to meet you. There should be one vacant room. I'll show you the way. So I was hearing a lot of interesting things about this in terms of like, it's different from like a classic RPG. They do a lot of interesting things, so I'm pretty excited about that in itself. So I was staying here until a little while ago. Unfortunately, the coward took care of him. I didn't take care of him. Now we have a vacant room. Please make yourself at home. Also, should I be worried about the coward? Oh, am I actually in a battle right now? Hold on a sec. I have a lot of questions. Shit, how'd I go back? Fuck. I gotta bring out my controls here. Oh, that got really loud. Hold on a sec here. I did not turn on the game very long before I started playing it, or before I started on here. Okay, let me turn that down a lot. That got really loud. I wasn't ready. I'm sorry. It's not purely XCOM. It's a card-based deck builder, social sip XCOM, turn-based... The fuck? Oh, so, okay, the room itself is the battle area. Okay, that makes enough... Well, it doesn't make sense, actually. That blows my mind in its own right. Okay, and if I walk around, I get more enemies on board before I have to fight them. I like that actual concept. It's like riffing on Earthbound a little bit there. Like some numbers are straight up lies. It's so funny. I love that. It's so funny for me to watch XCOM happening. Unfortunately, they stopped streaming XCOM. I don't know why necessarily, but I was having a funny time. I was enjoying it. All right, the prologue. Save game data? Absolutely. Sweet. Let's do it. Yeah, I think the comedy keeps me invested in so many ways. I see that flashing yellow every now and then. Oh, goal of the game. To find an ending to the unfinished King Chronicle story. Fair enough. I understand. All right, Z is my stats button. Okay, gotcha. Now you write out like that. I can see why people Z out of Midnight Suns. Yeah. Look, there's only like 8 different genres going on, Alzaref. I don't see the problem. Just know everything. Just your soldiers think. Hello. What? I'm busy right now. Ah, all right, fair enough. Sorry for interrupting. Have to hit rather than the actual numbers going on in the hood. Yeah, it's the chance to think that. It's like watching Daytona to a degree, because you're like, you know, somewhere along the line, something's gonna go wrong. Except, you know, no one gets hurt. Well, at least physically. Maybe a little bit mentally. And it's just entertaining to watch. And you watch the streamer react to that, and they have to do something else in turn. So that's always really, you know, fun to watch. Because it's like, oh, now I see the situation you were put in. How do you react to the situation? You've explained everything. You've explained your plan. Got it. And so the plan can never be too long either. So if you're just popping in, you hear him explaining something, and you see it not work or not work, you are on board from that point onward. Because you cannot plan ahead in that game either. This island has a very peculiar culture. If you don't understand most things at first, if you take a little time, it should quickly become second nature. You got it, boss. Oh, you aren't holding any empty bottles? Oh shit, we got World of Horror here. Show us that was a gritty XCOM game. Interesting. Oh, Dutch stream Iron Man. Like chili. We played in a swimming pool. Oh, okay. Attack power 25. What do I have? Hold on a sec here. How do I access my menu again? 7. I'm not even close. All right. Be sick of things. Yeah, it's okay to try sick of things sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Like the time I tried to do a pump it up stream on here, and I did want to continue those, that said. It's just, I do not have the setup to do that. Unfortunately, making the camera not shake is something I cannot do without installing extra parts to the house, basically. And I'm just like, do I feel like investing in that? And the answer right now is, not heavily. Not too much. All right, here's Rat. I can't find anyone else, though. All right, we're getting rid of this rat here. Seems to be a tap force if I've written some off. Oh, okay, gotcha. But they're at least funny. Yeah, if they're at least funny. This rat is kicking my ass. Dear God, help. I don't like this rat array. The soil is slightly wet. You are not carrying any magic beans. All right, gotta find some magic beans here. But yeah. You know, this is kind of what the Sunday streams are for, right? For things that, you know, I feel like are out of my normal vernacular. And just trying something different, doing something new. I love Sunday streams for that, because everyone's just chilling. I feel like people are pretty good about chilling on Sundays. Actually, I just realized something. I guess the E is experience, but I have 8 out of 12, so I'm not really leveling that fast here. Also, yo, what up, P-Seg? How you doing? They can walk there themselves. Don't be rude to Will. How dare you, P-Seg? Oh God, there's a lot of rats here. That's gonna kill me. I acknowledge those rats are going to fuck me, okay? I'm getting out of here. I'm fighting this rat again. Get a little more life experience while I'm here. Ugh. They started shipping Blade and Captain Marvel? I'm saying this joke out loud because you know who I'm talking about and you know exactly the energy that he gives. I'm just imagining Kizzer Crake right now rubbing his hands at this storyline like, oh yeah, he understands me. He's like me for real, for real. Something, something, snow buddy. It's like, oh God, Kizzer, no. It's like, I can't believe they finally made a Marvel character that I can relate with. It's like, what about Black Panther? Nope. What about Black Adam? Nope. No idea. This game is so wild. I'm already baffled by like what they've thrown to me at the first glance of this game. And that's the kind of shit that's like, all right, I'm invested. You can't beat me, game. I don't want you to beat me. Now I want to win. RPG Maker, try making something. Ooh, what's in your mind, Incident? Out of curiosity. Can I go to the next screen? No, I cannot go to the next screen until I defeat this rat. An enemy battle seemed to reach from really far away. Okay. Maybe first things first. I just need to get some freaking levels. All right. Maybe I need to actually grind a little bit before I go anywhere, because they're kind of whooping my ass here. Well, yo, what up, Super Retro Heart? How you doing? That's right. We got RPGs. We also got SRHs, Super Retro Hearts. How you doing, friend? Good to see you. Happy Sunday to you. Hopefully you're chilling and having a good one. All right. Is there maybe somewhere else I can go inside of this area that I just maybe missed? Maybe that's something in there. Just gimbal your entire house. But GB Studio is so good if you want to experiment with game making. Yeah. Boyk's made a very quick game of What's Up Dog. Or Up Dog. I can't remember if it's just What's Up Dog or Ups Dog. Either way, yeah, Boyk's made a really good looking game in GB Studio. And what seemed like a fairly fast amount of time. But I mean, I'm outside looking in here, so I actually don't know. So we're at the gate now. And we'll finally speedrun submission today. Yeah, everyone streaming today feels like they're finalizing their last speedrun stuff. I considered trying to go for a speedrun, and I said, you know what? No, I don't have the energy to do it right now. I'm not going to try for SGDQ in multiple ways, honestly. I don't know what it is, but my brain's just saying, no, I don't want to do it. And I said, cool, we'll do stuff for Juneteenth then. You are not yet ready to pass beyond this point. I trust you, game. Also, yo, what up, Atizi, and how you doing? We're playing Demon King Chronicles. I'm saying that right. DKC. It's Donkey Kong Country. So yeah, DKC. So yeah. This is a submission by Toro Kasi. I gotta say the name right. For me to do as a stream commission game. And so I said I would spend one Sunday at least playing it for an hour, see if it's something that I want to take on. And then we'll go from there, basically. So here we are. This way might be a bit dangerous. You acquire the glass fragment. Oh boy, what's the glass fragment? Tell me more. If you collect enough, you can trade for an empty bottle. Oh, hell yeah, gamer. Get me an empty bottle. There's not a single video game where an empty bottle is not one of the most important items in it. Sellable items, if used, slightly restores HP. Okay, gotcha. It's written as Blade being really into Captain Marvel. She's just like, okay, sure, I guess I got some free time. Yo, what up, T-Jabs? How you doing? Making games is cool. I can't recommend it because I've never done it myself, but making games is cool. Sorry, I saw my bar pop up and I got worried. Oh God, it's Eel Sasagira. Oh shit, yo, what up, Plush Man? How you doing? There's been people who've already come into this and said, yo, it's DKC? Hell yes. And I'm excited as a result of that. It's like really good stuff. How you doing? Happy Sunday to you, Plush. Hopefully you're having a good one. I'm currently dead. I apologize to everyone who was looking for a live Ryudo, but he's currently dead. That is too far for me. You know what's fucked up is, though, about an RPG killing me upon first sight and not apologizing for it? That makes my brain go like, all right, I want to solve this now. I'm in. Also, what up, Shadow Ziggy? Did I say hi to you if I didn't? Hello, Shadow Ziggy. If I did, hello, Shadow Ziggy. You can't stop me from saying hello again. I will never be stopped. All right. Let me get this rat out of the way again once more. Old school localization, as the protagonist is called Himari in Japanese. Ah, yeah. Is he like that? I love that jingle. It seems like that this was done in some quick fashion, maybe, question mark? Not quick fashion, I should say, but, you know, like, they had a fan, you know, fans do it more than, like, you know, any sort of professional thing. This is just a game you can get for free. And this is just a labor of love out here. Well, you should be worried now. Oh, you bet your sweet Bippy I'm worried. Also, what up, Fizz? How you doing? It's good to see you as well. Yeah, it's a good one. It's one of my favorite all-time games, so it's got even better. That is such high praise. That is such high praise. All right, give me your glass balls real quick here. And once again, that's the sort of energy that really invests me in this sort of thing of like, I'm really missing out. Well, I'm always missing out on games. I can't play every single video game out there. I would love to, but I sure as hell can't. I couldn't even do it professionally if that was all I was doing. But it's like, it's moments like these where it's like, these will always fall between the cracks. I've never even seen this or heard of this game before. That makes me go like, okay, all right, let's check it out. And if it clicks for my brain, I'll do it. Okay, that is significantly more damage.
Pretty cool.
Video games are pretty cool. I'm gonna use this real quickly here. Don't mind me. But hell yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy to bring any amount of joy through gaming to anyone out there. I'm jazzed to hear it. I'm jazzed to hear two people go like, "Oh hell yeah!" All right, rat, get away from me. We're taking on one rat at a time. This is a tactical maneuver. Dang, King Chronicles, no! And then there's Chunky. He's dead. Yo, what up, Jobberwalk? Good to see you as well. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to everyone. Everyone's just out here chilling on this Sunday. You love to see it. You love to be it. Can we get a dead reaction? You know, I don't have any dead emotes. I don't have any rip emotes. Oh, God. I looked at my health, and I'm like, oh, I'm got yellow health. I'm recovering yellow health. Oh shit, hold on a sec here. We got mechanics at play, and I don't know how to fix my car. Irisu syndrome. I'm not familiar with Irisu syndrome, I don't think. I'm about to look that up real quickly here. Make sure I'm not familiar with it. Irisu syndrome. Nope. Never seen this very otherwise cute character. Never seen it, actually. I don't know. I've never seen Irisu syndrome. Okay, I'm doing something stupid on my end, by the way. Why is my chat on my other screen when I have all the desktop in the world to work with? I am a fool. Gotta use my third brain cell out here. I put it on lean the other day. But I gave it back, so we're good. Nice immediately. This game is for me, 100%. That's how my brain works. Oh, you killed me as a JRPG? All right, I'm invested. You got me. So what's the story and the premise so far? Okay. And that's the story. No, it legitimately is that we kind of got dropped into this cave. Oh, the door's open. And she introduced us. She said, oh, hey, welcome. We have a spare room for you. She brought me to my room. It's in the back here. And then there were bugs inside of it. I had to kill the bugs. The bugs are dead. And now I'm going out into the field and trying not to die as best as I possibly can. And the goal of the game is to find an ending to the unfinished Demon King Chronicle story. That's all I've got. That's all I got for you, Etesian. It's not in hyperbole. I'm just really just getting into the mix of things. Which, by the way, weapons. Slot for equipping weapons, slot for equipping armor, anything, slot for equipping any item, weapon, or armor. That's excellent. Okay. Oh shit, is that a cool cat with a cigarette in his mouth and wearing overalls? I believe it is. Thank you so much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Follows here are anonymous. I know you've already been chatting as is, but, you know, if you want to follow and lurk away for any other lurkers out there, feel free to do as such. But otherwise, happy to have you hanging out in here. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you're enjoying your days. The energy section is very important. You can focus on attacks, you can focus on raising energy, and using all skills. There's a variety of ways to enjoy this game. I really like how introductory to the game that this is. This is like, hey, look, just enjoy the game. Just get in there, champ. Figure it out. You're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff here. It's not finished. You need to finish it. Yeah, basically. Not even basically. Trade 3 glass fragments for an empty bottle. Okay. So that's just a trade box. Oh, there's a shop. What up? Why don't you have a look around? Aaron squared. Hell yeah, let's go. I'll teach you some magic at no charge. I could kiss you for that, Aaron. And it's not because of the magic. I just like how you look. Let's learn skill Fire Wave. You can use it in battle by choosing the skill command. Okay, gotcha. Aaron! Also, you decide to pick up the game for a stream commission. There is a patch on the Internet Archive that fixes a lot of text issues plus oh, but there's good to know. Thank you. That's great information, Plush. I appreciate you. Also, what up, Hoot? How you doing? Tag out so you can heal faster. Shut the hell up, Bowser Rap. Okay, that's great news. Thank you. Or great knowledge to have, rather. Well, good talk, Ron. How dare you? The Claymore Wolf. I'm broke. How could I be broke? How embarrassing. It turns out that the rats don't have anything. How much do I get? 10 gold? I'll just keep the damn thing, then. I don't need you. Notepad. 30 gold? To take some goddamn notes? I'll make my own. I'll write on my skin. Yeah, here Aaron telling me trying to get it. He's like, maybe you should try getting a job. Okay, where? The Majestic 12. A little bit of advice. Okay, good night. No. You gotta kill these bugs. Otherwise, they will bite. They will kill you. These bugs can fucking kill you. Activate X Factor to recover faster. She still has her shades on, so she doesn't get as good of a level X Factor, unfortunately. She's got that Wesker energy going on here. All right, so I got the skill Fire Wave. Can be used when I'm under 90% stamina. Okay, this game's getting me. Oh, you blocked me off from just freely using my skill, and I have to be based under certain things? Okay, I'm in. Conditionals. So this actually reminds me of a game that my friend was making a very long time ago. He and another lady were making it. Unfortunately, it sounded like a pretty big falling out, and they were not able to continue on the game. But it had basically levels of systems that were this intricate and maybe even more intricate than this game. And I fell in love with it. I thought it was really, really good. And I was looking forward to the final release. And they just, unfortunately, had a huge falling out. So I never got to play more of it. And having this right in front of me is making me really happy to see it, honestly. I don't know if you can still get the demo or not. I think they might have removed it from Steam. I'm kind of curious now because I know I'm never removing it from my Steam because I don't want to lose it. Oh, I closed Steam because I'm stupid. No, I'm actually very smart. Just not in this very funny situation where I'm going to get down on myself for the sake of a bit. That's right. We're staying positive out here. I'm going to gain my meter back real quickly here. This game got them NYC rats out here. The fuck? These rats eating pizza out here. And they ain't sharing. I don't care they eating pizza. Okay, so I'm going to try something maybe with some lunacy here, right? Give me that third rat. I'm going to try something. Fire Wave. Oh, it only hits one enemy. Oh, no, it hits all the enemies. Okay, we're good. Well, by we're good, I mean I still might die. Because I need 90% stamina to do that. I need to be under 9% stamina. Oh, we cooking? Yo, Rat Gaming. I'm the Rat King. Or Queen in this case. All right, sorry. Lady, you're the one who's doing the fighting out here. I apologize for taking your credit. I'm going to find my healing jars, though. My healing pond. Because I'm hurting. I'm bleeding. All right, well, I mean, I opened Steam up anyway. Maybe it's under RPG and I can find it really quickly. And I can get an answer since you seem disappointed, Plush. So I'm like, let me get you a better answer than maybe it's dead. Maybe they got back together again. Well, they weren't together, but I have a feeling that might have been the part that made them break up or end their friendship a little bit. I mean, it could also just be deleted from stream as well, so that makes sense. I cannot seem to find it, so it might be just gone forever. No, wait, no, there it is, actually. There it is. Blessed Ones, the Magical Wolves. Let's see if they still has a store page. Sorry, it's on my mind. I'm thinking about it now. I'm making it y'all's problem. Nope, it's no longer available on the Steam store, unfortunately. But, in case you just are curious at this point here, there you go. If you just want to take a gander at it, you can do that. All right, I'm looking at this on the side here. Goodbye, Rock. Goodbye, Rock. We'll see you later. Take you out to All right, how much strength do I have now anyway? I don't have any equipment, right? I have no equipment. I have no gold. I have no prospects. I have no armor, no weapon. I do have all-purpose. I can equip the glass fragment too? I can equip anything? Is this all-purpose? Yo. Okay, this rules, actually. It worked for Duran Duran. You know, you're right. They were hungry like the wolf. So there's no reason why it can't work for Aaron out here. Guess what my favorite band is? Oh, wait, did I? Oh, right. I'm like, wait, I thought I drank the magical water that heals me. I did. And then I equipped items that gave me more maximum HP. Actually, oh, I shouldn't have healed. Hold on. I have an idea. I have one. Hold on to your britches. I have an idea. What if I do this and then I re-equip it? Would that put me under 90% health so I can straight up use the fire attack? Yes, that is a thing I can do. All right. I'm barely anywhere into the game, but I'm also like, oh shit. I could do stupid shit like this? Hell yeah, this is great. So to answer your question, Strong Bad Man, it's getting me way invested a lot faster than I expected. I thought I was gonna have to sit through like a lot of story, get to like the crux of everything. It would guide me through a few battles here and there comfortably. It would, you know, give me a kiss on the cheek and tuck me into bed. No, it's just going in and saying, hey, you remember Ragnarok Online where if you stepped a little too far, we would just fucking kill you? Yeah, here you are. Here's that. Figure out the game, asshole. And that makes me so happy. But I did drink the good water. So I'm going to try to take a gamble here. I'm going to equip these. That should be enough, right? Actually, I could just... Ah! I still want it back eventually, though. Still want it back. I need the math. Yeah, your brain all bumpy like it is. I got the bumps right now. They call me ease the way I be hitting that bump comeback with my brain. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. What up, Dubs? How you doing? The Celico Master is here. I know him. Oh, that's strong enough to kill now, too. Ah! Surprise rat! I can only get so many rats in battle. All right. Can I kill this rat in one hit yet? No, unfortunately not. All right, there we go. But yeah, I'm in sickos mode right now. That's really what it is, not a fish. I'm in sickos mode. Get this other rat! Damn it. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I should probably go recover some HP, though, before I fight this other rat. Yeah. Get my yellow HP in here. Yeah, I was enlightened from that moment. You can cook everything. I'm freaking enlightened out here. This is not what I expected. This is what it's all about. The dev made this explicitly to avoid overly story-heavy JRPG tradition. So this is intended to be a game for specific JRPG. I've been doing this for a long time, sickos. Like me. That is beautiful. I love it here. I love this. This is so good. All right, I'm excited all of a sudden. If this could be I come back to this every week on Sunday stream for my stream commission, I think I'm like invested. I think I'm down for this, honestly. The Demon King's Castle. Oh, there's still rats in here. Oh, wait, hold on. We got some smooth jams, though. We enjoying it? Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Early access is always a gamble. In all fairness, they were their early access, quote unquote, was actually closed beta. So they had a few friends who were just testing out the game, myself included, and they said, break the game. And I did break their first iteration of the game. I broke the ever-loving fuck out of it. And I'm like, this is great. I love this. You need to change stuff, but don't change too much. They changed a lot of stuff. And it was still good. Don't get me wrong, it was still good. But they had to change a lot of stuff. It's like, thank you for playing through the game so thoroughly. We missed a lot of these things. I'm like, yeah, I would have also missed these things, don't worry. I broke the ever-loving fuck out of that game. And it's funny, because I don't feel like I'm that good at JRPGs, honestly. If I can solve the problem by grinding, my brain turns off and I'll just grind. I find grinding comfortable. I am very, very comfortable to just grind all day. I'm very, very happy to do that. But if it wants a more complicated answer, my brain will activate and it moves into the puzzle brain instead, which is also very good. And this is like, this shifted into the puzzle brain now. Instead of grinding on, you know, the rats outside of my home, I'm now accessing the puzzle brain side of everything. All right, so if I get 13 attack, let's see if that's enough to kill one of these rats in one hit. All right, hello, rat. Look, I can kill rats all day. Yeah, I'm gonna take damage anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm at 6 still. We gotta do the maths out here. But yeah, I feel like I'm just discovering tech out here, and it feels good. Is Godo, is that you? From Phoenix, right? Is that you up there? You're looking great. Can I get you something? Coffee? Oh, yeah, there's different types of rat meats. Petty, remember Nina Williams, Death by Degrees? Or Nina Williams, I think she was copyright. Nina Williams copyright in Tekken, right, it was Tekken TM, Nina Williams in Death by Degrees. Remember that game where we found the rat meat? There was edible rat meat and there was inedible rat meat. This rat meat, they understand. This is all-purpose rat meat. They circumvented the problem of, you know, having whack-ass rat meat and just said, we're just gonna have rat meat that you could use for every day. I'm at full health somehow. No Japan is Death by Degrees, Tekken, Nina Williams. It's a beautiful world when you get the title of a video game. It's so good. Yeah, you try to step late, like time to die. Exactly. I think there's only one sicko game that I've played in my life that maybe like it turned me off the game. Where it's like, hey, you stepped in the wrong area, bucko. We're gonna kill you now. And I think that was Final Fantasy 11. I enjoyed it when Ragnarok Online did it. Maple Story didn't do it as badly, but it could do it. Phantasy Star Online never did it because you can't really go that far by surprise. Actually, I should probably just use my fire, honestly. No, because if I get in multiple battle, I'll just be ready next time. But I kind of like it. Shin Megami Tensei as a whole, realistically, does that very early game. 3 and 4. And I like that. I like that. It's like, hey, congratulations, you made it to the first boss. Hey, you were doing pretty good. You were doing all right. That was a pretty tough dungeon, yeah. Anyways, get fucked. Wow, that was a hard first boss. But the game should get easier from here. Medusa looking around the corner. Lol, Lamau. Watch this idiot. And then the game gets more cognizant from there. Yeah, rat meat for her. Yeah, finally, we're done having gendered rat meat. Also, Alzarab, I open up the art on the side there. That is good. That is good. See you, Space Cowboy. T-Zoc looking up. Gonna miss that guy. He's great. He really rocks my world. Let me use Fire Wave. I missed. I got XCOM'd. I can't believe it. I love the way Entering Battle works. I really do love the way Entering Battle works. It's like reverse Earthbound almost in its own right. It's just like, hey, no, walk around, get your battles collected, get as many rats as you can find, get them in the fight, fight them. I'm off by a few numbers. Uh-oh, I might be dead. Ooh, very close to dead. All right, let me get my juices back up. Yeah, but you know, if you want to get your special someone something special for, you know, the holidays, maybe Valentine's Day is coming up and you kind of forgot to get your special someone something, get them rat meat. All-purpose rat meat. Everyone loves a good rat meat. You can do all sorts of things with rat meat. You can eat the rat meat. You can spread it all over your body to get rat pheromones on you and, you know, smell good to anyone who you wish to attract. You can use it as a conditioner. It's great. Honestly, you can just use rats for anything. Rats are sexy. Well, that feels weird to say. Great, good, how you doing? What's going on, friend? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Thank you for being community over of mine. Happy to have you all here. Yeah, rat pheromones are stored in the meat. You package them well, yeah. What were you up to today, friend? Let me give you a quick shout out here. Oh, gosh. Welcome to my rare Sunday stream, where I am testing out a game that I want to decide if I want to take on as a stream commission or not. I'm enjoying this. I will probably take it on as a stream commission. I'm going to do this for sake of safety, because I realize how low my health is, and I don't think I'm going to recover enough health before I die. I'm going to hopefully escape this castle with my life. So I have not found a way to... Oh, you know what I just realized? I just realized potential of something out here. You don't have to tell me if I'm right or wrong quite yet. Oh, shit. You don't tell me if I'm right or wrong about this. I'm realizing the notebook might be for portable saving. That's probably what that is. Portable saving. And you're writing your notes down for the story on the way out. I bet that's what it's for. All right, let me eat some of my equipment real quickly here. Yo, what up, Pirate Jet? How you doing? And Lost Chick as well. Good to see you both. How's it going? Happy Sunday to all of y'all. Hopefully, y'all having a good one. All right, I got rat meat. Is that okay? I have an equipped rat meat. Ah, or I have 2 equipped glass fragments. I probably should have equipped it more rat meat. But anyways, okay, so I have 1 rat meat extra. Okay, so I could eat 1 rat meat. Actually, no. Eat the millet instead. So I can... Ah! I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. I am so bad at, like, menuing. Because I have to use spacebar. It's really weird. All right. I want to equip rat meat. Actually, let me equip the glass fragment for now. But I can eat the millet. Ah! I'm doing terribly. I'm doing terribly with this. All right. The stacked rat gaming is over. I'm going to eat this now. That recovered almost nothing, but that should be enough for me to make it back. That's no place to say for specialty rat and meat. Oh, why did I pick up 2? I don't have enough meter. I should be okay, probably. Did I take a hit here? Glass fragment proficiency up as well? I get better at using the rat meat? This rules. This rules. There is, you're right. Not to say there's no place for specialty rat meat, but now I service as a specialty in rat meat, Fizz. It's me. I'm the specialty rat meat. Matador has joined the party chat. Yeah. Matador just walking in and is like, yo, watch this. Watch this. I didn't have any problem with Matador, actually. That said, I don't know why. I think I just got lucky. I like, second fight with him, like, yeah, not a problem. I got really lucky, I think. I blazed through him. He just caught me off guard the first time. And then I was like, cool, if I just do this, I bet this works. And I got through it. And mind you, I have a lot more Shin Megami, experience in general. All right, I'm gonna try to sneak through here and just try to focus on getting 1 rat. 1 rat, 1 rat! I don't think I'm gonna make it back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to fix it. All right, there we go. You better say a rat meat. She was listening to me talk about the rat meat, right? She's like, oh, wow, you can do that. She just slaps it on herself. It's like, oh, wow, I'm feeling pretty good about myself now. I'm feeling that confidence really flowing through the veins and everything like that. And my hair looks fantastic as well. Hell yeah. You know what? Let's go. So she's living her best life. And so am I, as a matter of fact. I love that you can level up your rat meat. That's excellent. All right, I made it back somehow. Against all odds, I made it back. I'm kind of impressed with myself. Oh, gosh. These are your rat meat when cooking. I'm the rat master. I'm the rat bastard. Yo, we dropping bars? Rat master, rat bastard. I rap faster than the rest. Yo, also, what up, Toro? How you doing? Happy Sunday to you. I know that you're happy to be seeing this, as this is your request, of course. Hopefully you're having a good one, though. Oh, that gives me 2 attack now, instead of the obligatory 1 that we had before. But I have 24 HP right now, so that's pretty good for fighting these rats out here. I got a level while I was out there too, so I wonder if another door opened up. Yes, it did, as a matter of fact. What's in here? Looks like a diary. Well, let's read from the beginning. Oh shit, we're really reading from the beginning here. Much restaurant industry out of business. I'm not giving them a chance. They don't have any opportunities. Now you're a diamond rat placing. Looks like you can't sleep tonight. Just like always, I start reading the story of the white dragon to him. Normally he's such an apathetic kid, but when he hears this story, his eyes light up. When the hero defeats the dragon, he is usually already fast asleep. It has been exactly 4 years since I took him in. His body is still a little on the weak side. I want to raise him to be strong. So, if I read from the middle... Ah! I wasn't reading your diary. You left some papers over here. I could never do that to the rat meat. The all-purpose rat meat. I could never. Because it's crazy how raw your rat meat is. The fuck you doing? Chef, I'm just pulling out the rat meat. The fuck is that? It's under seasoned. It's undercooked. If you really wanted to be a rat fucker, you should have done it while it was alive. Now you're just fucking up the rat. Chef, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Anyways, what's up? And fair response, I'm not gonna lie. Chapter 3, Snow. Yuki. Looks to be the remains of an old book. Matter of time, first time service, because so many demons, especially like the most likely healing demon you have in your week, are weak to win. Oh, true. I didn't even think about that possibility. I think in my head, I'm just like, don't have everyone be weak to a specific thing. Why would I ever do that? Of course you would not do that if you've played Shin Megami Tensei's before. Be to me right now. You entitled fuck. Get your head out of your own ass. The hell? Yo, what up, Ryuji? How you doing? Good to see you. Happy Sunday to you. Hopefully you're having a good one. Are you here for some rat gaming? I haven't done rat gaming since Dicey Dungeons, as a matter of fact. Terminally buffed, debuff brain as a status age enjoyer, naturally counter Matador. You're not entirely wrong. You're not entirely wrong. My brain's always like, how can I make the numbers worse for somebody else? How do I make a minus on block? I'm always looking for a way to do that. The kitchen, 100 gold. By punching this, you'll be able to cook. Oh, I'm already cooking game. I don't need any help. By combining items you own, you can create even stronger items. All right, so this is just the entire kitchen. Okay, gotcha. Wait, I got 5 gold? When did I pick up some gold? When does rats have gold? Sweet, nice. Love when a rat has gold. All right, I'm gonna keep my attack up right now to see if that scales just enough. But we'll see what happens here. Sashimi can now be prepared. Taking a little rice and putting rat meat on it. Yo, we're cooking. I don't need the kitchen. I'm already cooking. The rat meat is dry. The fuck you get this rat meat from? The Demon King's dungeon? Yes, chef. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Didn't realize the other things were that dire. Oh, hello. You weren't here before, right? Nana. As I gaze upon the flow of the river, I find myself at peace. You acquire the glass fragment. Oh, that means we can get an empty bottle if we so desire. Or we can maximize our strength currently. That's a good question. Hey, you know what? Let's do some testing. Let's do some testing out here. I have 3 glass fragments. So we're gonna see what that does. Oh shit. Where's the lamb sauce?
Where is the lamb sauce?
When I find a lamb, I'll let you know, Sandox. Yo, thank you for the 26 days of subscription, Sandox. Greatly appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good Sunday. Oh, it is fantastic to see you as always, friend. All right, it's 8 consistent 2-hit kills. Let's go back in here. I'm gonna get myself a glass bottle or empty bottle. I'm gonna see what empty bottle does, and I'm gonna decide if it's worth it to let go of the strength gain from having 3 Crystal Chronicles on me. The Crystal Chronicle, the glass ass, whatever it's called. just, I need a bookmark quick. Slap the rat meat in there. Just close the book really quickly. He's like, I'll be back for you later, buddy. If you close it hard enough, you'll just make jerky. Okay. So I can trade 3 glass fragments for an empty bottle. I probably shouldn't have the glass fragments equipped if I wish to truly do that. All right. Will you make the trade? Yes. Sorry, the cha-ching. All right, first and foremost, how many stats does this give me? None. None at all. What if I master the empty bottle, though? Actually, what if I master the empty bottle, though? All right. So now I get a stamina restorer to carry with me. Okay. And that puts me out of the ability to use the empty bottle. No, I can still use the empty bottle. If I equip the stamina restore, okay, then the empty bottle goes with it. Ah, I'm really bad at equipping stuff. I'm so sorry. But I can hold the empty bottle Wait, what the? Wait, hold on. What the? Wait. What if... Oh. Did I just break the game? Well, I got a second one somehow. I don't know what I exactly did. I don't know how I managed to get 2 empty bottles. I did a dupe somewhere in there, though. I absolutely did a dupe in there. Game solved, maybe? Because if I equip that, that brings it down to 1 empty bottle. Which makes sense. If I equip the other empty bottle, so I could probably do it once more then. Let me unequip the rat meat here. Because it takes away empty bottle if I do that. So I think what it is that if I equip, say, empty bottle, and I equip stamina store and get rid of it, it adds empty bottle because I shouldn't have an empty, it adds 1 to empty bottle. So I could do it a few times here. But let's see if I can do, yeah, I was going to see if I can fill them all.
All right, Drew, it's a new plasma TV and a sub to Ryudo.
Oh, my TV!
Okay. You know what? A sub to Ryudo.
Yo, Kefka, how you doing? Thank you for the entire February's worth of subscription. Greatly appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good one. What's going on, friend? Happy Sunday to you. Oh. Oh, you can balance it too. Interesting. Me not figuring out the base actual normal thing that you should be learning in this game instead. So, okay, now this leads up to another question. In that case, how much is a glass bottle worth? Wait, why am I talking to you? Ron. 1 gold! You know how hard I had to work to get one of these things? Anyways, that's fair. That would be the last thing. That'd be real fucked up. It's like, oh yeah, we'll give you like 200 per bottle. Oh yeah, let's go. Distribute your this is the closest I'm getting to Dark Souls gaming out here. I love this. All right, so we have multiple bottles now, along with a bunch of stamina restores and everything as well. I'm gonna try to. I wonder what happens if you master an empty bottle, though. Probably nothing, because I assume it's just a plus stat of some sort, and it won't matter because it doesn't have a stat in the first place. I mean, true. 1 gold dust on my net worth 20%. I'm so broke out here. Actually, I don't think I could have. Let me check one more thing. I didn't eyeball it if I could have, but let me check real quickly. Okay, I can't sell those, I don't believe. Let me unequip my bottles real quickly here, make sure it's not just a limitation of the bottle. No, I just cannot. Okay, fair enough. Recovers HP and complete recovers. Oh, that complete recovers HP, and then that's HP and it complete recovers SP as well. So it's like energy restore might be the overall winning aspect to things, but nonetheless here. All right. So new sicko strats for all of y'all DKC fans out there. And oh wow, that gives out a lot of stuff. 10 plus 10 to SP? What the? Hey, what the? Plus 10 to SP? That seems bonkers. For this early game, at least, I should say. I'm sure numbers get real ridiculous as you go on, but... sure, I'm going to equip one of each just to get their experience up. Actually, now that I don't have a empty bottle in hand. No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Okay, I was like, if I unequip that, it's an empty bottle, but it's just 2 stamina restores at that point, which doesn't make any difference of anything. Okay. All right. Well, now we've come across an unintentional dupe, or maybe I should say a dupe that they probably now know of or knew of at the time anyway, probably. But they said, you know what, whatever, it's fine. It doesn't break the game in half necessarily. It just gives you more to do early game. So whatever, vibe with it, go for it, fam. Yeah, if I was really a sicko, I could just probably... Oh, hold on, let me do... Wait, no, I'm in a good position. Never mind, I'm good. If they want to be a sicko, they could do more to it. If I want to be a sicko, I could just sell stuff until I get to an amount that I want. But I'm not going to do that to you all. That's a me thing. All right, that's enough juice to deuce. And I can get enough juice back to do it once more. Yeah, the GameStop trade policy. Finally, it's me. I'm GameStop. I've never gotten to be the GameStop of the GameStop trade. Music is way quiet in this game every now and then. I'm trying to balance it. I'm trying to fix it. Turn it up a little bit more here. Great to find out when I never did for reasons. I'm curious to see what the reasons that prevented you from finding it out. Because I'm sure it's a perfectly cromulent reason. Oh, I have full health. Why do I have full health? Damn, I'm good. Wait, I can hit all rats now? All right, what's letting me hit all rats now? Always could? Oh my god. 1, thank you for the hype train. 2, it's because they're actually close to each other, isn't it? It's an area of effect. It's the size of the hitbox. I have a range state. Oh, I have a range state. Oh, stat. I do. I don't know what it does yet, but I do. And then if it's within range of each other, then I can hit them heckin' hard. Yeah, with early game, if everything else going on in early game, it's like, yeah, this is very, very funny that this could happen. All right, well, the rats are stacked, but I'm gonna still use Fire Wave anyway. Because it does a lot of damage. All right, empty bot. God damn it! You got my ass game. Good games. You beat me. You win. Gamer doesn't look left. Classic gamer maneuver. Get bottled, idiot. I can't bottle up my emotions. I gotta move on. Oh, hell's bells. That's really funny. That's really good. Gamers can't look left. It's impossible. It is my one weakness amongst many other weaknesses, but it is also one weakness too. All right. I think this game's got me. I will be playing this on Sundays. I accept your request. I will send you the information, Toro. This game is ruling a lot harder than I expected. I didn't know what to expect. You told me not to look into anything. I did not. And the thing is, if I looked into it a little bit more, I think it still would have been lost.
Video games?
I think
Pretty
100%
cool.
it still would have been lost to me. I wouldn't have understood what was going on, and I wouldn't have understood why things the way they were. Excuse me. But that said, going into this as a complete surprise, it absolutely rules. So I will be playing this on Sundays from here on out. I have an empty bottle. Wait, yeah, I just picked one up. Dumbass. I just picked it up. Let me put an energy store in there. I think SP is really my bigger problem right now. So I'll just keep filling her out with that. But yeah, video games are pretty cool, I do have to say. Stacking enemies pre-combat is such an amazing mechanic. I really like that. I really do like the stacking mechanic a lot. And I'm curious to see how much that affects the gameplay going forward. In terms of like, what am I looking for into like stacking certain enemies in certain areas, or how do I stack them? Because like now that's become a new skill set that I need to mental stack on top of. Because if I stack them like there, and there, well, would be there. They're on top of each other now. And I'm wondering how the movement of future enemies might affect that. Oh, they're both dead. Nice. Okay, so stack them up there. Oh, they're kissing. Yo, let's go. Gay rats, gay rats, gay rats. Good for them. Ow. Oh god, they're not like me interrupting them. Oh no, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Gay rats. Who doesn't love a good gay rat? Oh, I can't stack that one properly. All right, hold on. The game is clicking. Who said, wait, your rat meat is gay. I said Matt Reet. He said Matt Reet, get his ass. Cool, they gay rats. Exactly, exactly. The best games have fishing and they have gay rats. It's the two things. It's the two things that make gaming great out here. Can I drink this water? No. Well, I mean, I could probably drink the water if I want to fucking die. How's bottle mastery coming? I don't know, actually. I don't know if I can check mastery on things like that. I think it just kind of, it's an invisible stat is my assumption. I'm going to assume it's an invisible stat, or I can look at the stat later as I level up. Because it seems like I'm unlocking things as I go on in this game as well. So I might be able to unlock it later and just say, oh, okay, I have this. Can't stack, can't stack. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna. But if I use Fire Wave, for example, okay, so Fire Wave is still too far away between these two sides as well. But Fire Wave is still higher damage, so I don't need to, you know, forgo that per se. That's still really good. So yeah, but nothing has been mastered yet amongst all the bottles I've had so far. All right, I'm gonna ask a straightforward, go ahead and spoil this for me question. You can keep it as broad as you want, obviously. Is there any I need to run against the walls for hidden shit mechanics in this game? Or no, that does not exist. Like, you know, it's like, oh, it's usually apparent. Okay, cool. So I don't spend a lot of, like, I'm like, this game has the energy of being sicko enough to say, yeah, oh, push against this wall here. Oh, it's a fake wall. You found a secret. But there are tells. All right, so that means I'm not going to find any secrets. Because I'm gonna go with the confidence of like, well, I'm just gonna see all the secrets, right? I miss like all the obvious telltale signs as I move on. But lots of secret walls, but it gives tells. Okay, cool, cool. I will keep an eye out for that. And that'll be good. I will do that. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the information. Stacking rats. All right. I'm gonna use a Fire Wave because I have the mana to do it, or the PP, or whatever is in this game. Stamina? I'm calling it PP because it's funnier that way. Two rats. Two rats back to back. How do you feel about rats now? Let's stack them rats. I hope I end the day with a bunch of rat stacking memes. I don't need to do that. I can just try to hit them. They're in the same area. Okay, so I can pick which rat takes more damage. I'm taking a lot. Speaking of damage, I'm taking a lot of damage. I should probably just kill these rats with the skills that I have, and then heal up a little bit here. Let's see. How fast can I heal up? I think it's just steps then. Steps. Yeah. Andy came in, was hype about it. Plush came in, was hype about it. Toro, you're obviously hype about it because you're the one who pushed it my way. And I'm pretty sure, you know, there's other folks in here as well who was like, yeah, I've seen or played this game or heard good things, and I'm hella vibing with it. And it's like, yeah, this is good stuff. Andy alerted you to stream. Ah, gotcha. Andy's hooting and hollering about the Anubis in the background. Andy's really cool. I'm the DKC pusher. Okay. Everything's making sense now. I see where it's all coming in. Okay, so if I put the fire wave in there, it will hit all of them. Okay, excellent. 3 rats, 3 X rats. Now I have actually no meat to show for that. Honestly, I can't even show my rat meat on stream. This is bullshit. I want to let you know, Andy, that I am very close to finally getting over to the Ys-like game, as you call it, that you've told me to play now 2 years ago. I'm almost clear to finally play that game. I just want to let you know that it will still be happening. I promise I will let you know when it does, but it's on its way. How do I rat stack here? I don't think I do. I think I just have to take this one-on-one. Just one-on-one rat fighting. Well, fuck that rat. Can I get this other rat? Yes. Proper rat stacking. Ashurleva, thank you. It's still in my inventory, and I just haven't gotten it yet. All right, so those are up now. So now, out of curiosity, let's see what that does. I'm gonna take them all off. I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna take it off. There we go. Okay, so empty bottle does not level up anything, even with the proficiency up. So that doesn't matter. That said, these all go up by 1, and it seems like that's still really good to have energy restores on me. So I'm gonna do 2 energy restores and 1, I guess 1 stamina restore, honestly. You know, I just realized I don't legitimately know if I can use my items in battle if they're equipped to me on my all-purpose. I haven't even looked at that yet. So there's only one way to find out. Yeah, but Ashurleva revision will be there waiting. And it's... I remember you saying, like, the beginning or the intro, like, cutscenes or prologue takes, like, 45 minutes or something like that. So I was like, I was going to start it one day, and I was like, oh, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to even start the game. Literally, I do not. All right, let me... my yellow is recovered. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, these rats are so fucked. Wait, do I have 9 mana? Oh, I have 11. Okay, good. I was like, I forgot to check my math. All right, there we go. Game intro, but yeah, you'll want a bit of time. Yeah. I'm like, I want to make sure I actually like get to start playing the game. I think I fucked up another game I was trying to play, Battle Chef Brigade, by not giving the early game enough time. So I walked away from it. And I was like, ah, shit, I need to sit down and just really play the intro of this game, like, for like 2 hours. So I can actually get into like the crux of the game, and it gives me the ability to start playing the game for real. And I just have not had that yet. Oh, cool. Let me get another stamina restore in that case. Oh yeah, Kool-Aid Man in the zone. Breaking down the walls of Jericho. That's the wall, brother. That's the wall right there, brother. And I took him down. You know the great part about that whole scene is that, you know, we meme about with like, that's the wall right there, brother. My wrestling friend, my big wrestling friend, D-Day Tachijin, I brought it up, and he's like, you know what the really funny part about that is? There's no context behind that. He just shows up on the top of the building, and he's just yelling. He's just yelling at him. That's the wall right there, brother. And he's just standing there on top of the building. We think he just can't get down. See that in there? That means the choke slam. Yeah, he's just thinking shit up the entire time. Basically, there was no context. Die. All right, let me look onto the side here really quickly. Okay. All right. I know it's gonna break some of y'all's hearts and everything like that. Like I said, it's gonna play for about an hour and do it as a test stream. But so. For those of you who might be new here, I think some of you may or may not be new here. So I also speedrun a game called Elevator Action Returns. And the other person who speedruns the game is doing an elevator action, I guess, live retrospective, where he goes through Elevator Action, the original game, and then he goes through elevator action returns as well. We'll talk about the speed run, and then I've also made a video about the history, quote unquote, of speed runs and elevator action returns. And he's gonna be showing that at the end of it. So I'm like, I kind of want to pop in for that. So I kind of want to do a co-watch of that. So going back to the beginning of the stream, where I was like, I know some things are not for some people, and this might be one of those situations that are not for some people. But before I move over to that, at least for the people who do want to know more about how I'm going to do Demon King Chronicle, I will be probably starting around, so it's 2 p.m. now Eastern, 2:06 p.m. Eastern. I will probably be starting it around 1 p.m. Eastern, so that's about the time when my wife starts her D&D games. So she'll probably start her stuff. I'll probably just start streaming. This will probably just be week over week. There will be occasional weeks that it doesn't happen. I will put it into my schedule as well because I actually use my scheduler. But I would say if you do want to tune in for that, Sundays, 1 p.m. Eastern, I'll have it on the schedule for you so it converts to your time zone. That will be the plan. That's pretty much it. That's what I'm doing. How dare I test streams? And Tora, I'll be in contact with you as well about the cost of the commission. But I could probably just tell you right now, probably just the same as before, as Quest 64. I think that was 50. It'll probably just be 50 again. I think it was 50 last time. I think it was, at least. I can't remember, actually. But the test was successful. I really want to play more already. So the test was very successful. That said, let me do some maneuver of the video games real quickly here. I'll put some music on in the meantime. Hell yeah. In fact, let me even do this. It would look really weird when I do this. Hold on a sec here. That's right, it's the Earth Masters. Welcome to Earth. Welcome to Earth, baby. Let's go. All right, so they're live now. But yeah, so they're live now. So let me take a moment here to just pull up the stream. And we're gonna just do a little chill watch. We haven't done a chill watch in a very long time on this stream. I don't necessarily apologize because it's all bonus stuff, but you know, it does feel a little weird to have not watched anything in a long time. So I'm just like, yeah, gotta get used to this again. All right, so we need to add. Actually, Mr. Chill Watch should work. I'm too lazy. I'll just set that new one up. I'm gonna do a window capture. Firefox window instead. Hi, chat. What are you doing there? All right. Anyway, don't look at all my windows. It's illegal. You can't look at it. Don't look at who I'm following. It's illegal. Can't look at that. Don't look at their chat. It's illegal. Can't do that. But I will keep the name on stream, though, because, you know, obviously I'm watching their content on my stream as a co-watching thing. Play the One Piece trailer? What the fuck is One Piece? Unless you're saying One Piece, in which case, no. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm sorry. You deserve better.
Playing this one, I was just like, this
All
definitely
right,
feels
let me
very
make sure everything's good.
What elevator action returns presented.
Oh my god, I'm stupid. Why did I do that? Hold on a sec here. Let me do this.
Yeah, when you shoot out, like the entire building goes out until emergency power kicks in.
Well, that's a clip I made
That's
earlier.
like real life.
Everyone should watch Lift the Census, that said. Let me try that again.
But
Let me... Oh god, it hates when you move a window. It really struggles with that. Okay, if I do that, that brings up the chat. Yes, so if I do retro gaming again, there we go.
You name it, it had a port of elevator.
Mario 64 invisible walls. Yes, let's go. That would be magical. All right, I'm gonna turn this up a bit.
It's really difficult.
Yeah, really.
Yes, it's particularly a hard speed run, as I've only known one person who does it.
Quiet.
Like, you know, very, very good speed runner, and even they have
Why is it so
trouble with
quiet?
It's brutal.
And the reason for that is because it was developed by Micronix, infamous for questionable quality at best conversions. Also some original titles, which varied even more.
I'm maxed. Yeah, I had to check
Yeah,
everything
my
to make
friends
sure.
use
I'm
steps, I didn't know
maxed.
They're on an escalator. You can't shoot them.
All right, well, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know much about the elevator action side of things because I've never really played Elevator Action 1.
That's Castlevania.
But I have
logic
played
right there.
Elevator Action Returns a lot.
Wanna wait?
So to give some heads up on the schedule, so the outline for the show is going to be Elevator Action, the original, brief mentions of the ports, going to do a 1-credit clear of the game. This is the opponent who's playing right now, which let me give a quick shout out for the opponents, just so you know who I'm talking about. The opponent.
Really weird. I don't know.
And then it's going to go over the Taito F3 system, so basically the arcade system of the next Taito. Major progression, I guess, is what I want to call it. Then Elevator Action Returns talks about the flyer, the story, the music of the game that explains the story. And then we'll do the Elevator Action Returns one credit clear, and a live tutorial and discussions of the differences of between the normal game. Then we'll talk about the personal speedrun history, or his personal speedrun history, because he's speedrun this a lot. And then SGDQ, he also did an SGDQ run as well in 2020, which I was unaware of when I started speedrunning this game. And then we'll do an 80% speedrun, and then my documentary at the very tail end of it.
Very repetitive.
And that was terrible, but it looks so cool. It still looks really cool, actually. I mean, Elevator Action Returns looks fantastic. Like, even to this day, it looks fantastic. But this is one of those odd things. It's like, even this game, like, still has, like, great appeal, because it's just, like, it's really cute, I guess is the best way to put it, honestly. Cute's not the word that you always want to use for it, because it's action. It's action-packed. You're moving. You're doing shit. But, I don't know. It's cute. It's cute. I like it. It makes me smile. All right, hold on a sec here. I'm just adding to my schedule real quickly here for Demon Chronicle. No!
That's unfortunate.
Demon King Chronicles. I'll just add to my schedule now. I can't spell Chronicles, apparently. I can spell the Chronic, but I can't spell Chronicles. Demon... Or I guess it's actually Demon King Chronicles. It's not an S, honestly.
You also don't get that intro.
And this is Stream Commission number 3.
But I don't know if
Number
you saw
3.
Earlier, but, the lights can fall on an
And then
enemy.
I will put that at 1 p.m. While I'm half listening here.
Bullets.
And that'll be
light bulbs,
every
it's all the
Sunday.
same, right?
And that means I can play as much as I want next time as well, too. So that rules.
Exit immediately. I'll just I'll play this.
All right, I'm
These
also
bullets also have
starting
amazing
something on the
hitboxes.
side
They're really
here.
fast.
Just looking at something.
Pretty decent size.
Nice. Okay, cool,
Nice
cool.
maneuverability there.
All right, thank you all for your patience. That is on the schedule now. So if you want to see what time it does appear for you for Demon Chronicles in the future, Demon King Chronicles in the future, that is on the schedule, so it should convert to your time zone as
At
well.
least one person who says this gave them nightmares. That's kind of messed up, isn't it?
This guy gave him someone nightmares. That wow.
Out of an effort
Also, I'm
and
gonna open
you
up the other
really
side
can't do
there.
anything
I'm gonna
about that.
try to copy the link.
This
and
came
open
out of the
this
year I
side.
was born to age myself a bit. I definitely was
fucked
not
up.
working on elevators in 1983, but if I had, I'd probably be scared too.
I guess that's fair. I didn't even think about the idea
That was
of
pretty dangerous.
being killed by an elevator by not falling, but it crushing on you.
Elevator action,
Yeah, someone's got a crush on me. It's this goddamn elevator. That does make sense.
check something real quick.
Wumpies.
Yeah, I think elevator action pretty much was dormant all that time because it didn't really get any accurate ports. It got
Yeah, I can't explain why this is so
adaptations, but
quiet
let's go back to the
overall.
flyers. 1990.
But yeah, they're saying they're maxed out on their end, so weird.
I remember the exact year, but
the
actually
sequel?
released-
But yeah, I did arrive unannounced, in all fairness, yes.
Yeah, the sequel's 94.
Our season of Chillin' Watch, aka First Gears 50 Mon Hunt. That was a fantastic time, honestly. Like I said, I like grinding. Grinding's fun for me, but
Taito's Cyber Core system.
Monster Hunter was sure trying to put a dent in my life. I mean, it did. It absolutely did.
Not a launch lineup,
But create a new society. Ah!
but it's an interchangeable
dare
system, kind
you.
of like the Capcom
How
Play
dare you.
system. You can see here the
Yeah, Elevator Action 2.
well, they call it a cartridge, but it's a really big module that goes on here.
Well done, Pixel Arc
game.
Explosions. In terms of
Here's,
future-proofing your game's visuals, yeah,
Elevator
Metal Slug's a
Action.
great example of
Terrorists
getting mileage out of
beware.
your game.
Your
Like,
mission is to steal
insanely
secret
so.
data from an international
here's what I'm gonna do
terrorist
real
group
quickly.
that is holding the world for ransom.
I'm going to turn my mic down a little bit.
It's a lot higher now.
I don't think
The
I can
exciting
boost
sequel to
them.
the original elevator action includes
Yeah,
3
for
new
you
characters
all.
to choose from,
I don't think I can
each with
boost.
their own special skills. 2 players
I'm going to turn myself down
simultaneously
a
play the original game.
little bit
Both players
to
took
match a
turns.
little bit, but not be
All new
too
arsenal of weapons. the
drowned
different
out.
game
Yo,
only
what up, Juker? How you
one
doing? How the
elevator
fuck are you?
I don't really know about calling them
Great to see you. Happy Sunday.
but
What's going on, friend?
This is wrong. You can see here 2 different stages. This stage, it looks like stages 2 and 3.
It looks like stages 1 and 3, but I'm blind.
Look at them. There's also
I can't tell you
Space
what
Invaders
the answer
number
is.
5, also known as Akan Vader.
But yeah. Metal Slug is a great example of great
Twin Kicks, which
explosions.
was never
It
released.
held out for a lot longer. I'd even say Time Crisis honestly falls into that too.
And
Time
here's
Crisis
the
has
actual
great
line for
explosions
elevator
too. Like
action
that is
returns.
memorable
This is the
explosions.
Japanese flyer. They did get a USA and European
Full of Kid
release,
Kaz
but
being terrified by elevators. What?
USA, elevator action returns.
Wait, why is that? Kaz, I need to know more information.
uh,
This is a judgment-free
action
zone.
movie.
I just don't.
Blockbuster.
As someone who's afraid of heights, my fear of elevators is not the elevator, it's me falling.
And here's
Is it the
English
actual
version,
elevator
which
that's
is
causing
all
the
in
fear,
Japanese,
Kaz?
bilingual.
And if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to,
Returns.
obviously, but...
You're in the line of fire. Flames are burning all around you. You are part of a special task force sent to put an end to international terrorist groups' plan for global destruction. With an arsenal of nuclear bombs, this band of evil men hold the world for ransom.
No! It's
Yeah, they
terrible.
Really elevated this from World
It's
War
terrible.
II. More
But yeah,
nuclear
Metal Slug
bombs.
art is
Here's the
so
reversal
timeless.
fire.
There's a reason why the
I also
characters
recall,
from where they
this came
originally
out the same year as the
started
movie True
to where they
Lies,
are
so
now,
maybe that's the kind of motif they're going
for
You
the
mentioned
most
action
part, have
movies,
not
so
changed until
it's gonna be
extremely
another see that.
recently. They have
First
been...
movie was supposed to be
They have
like
been
a
yassified
spy
recently.
thriller,
Mhm.
but this is a
And
straight-up action movie.
In some cases better, for some cases
Action's
worse, but it's
way
like they were
faster
supposed to be
than
kind of
this.
ugly in the first place because
You can see here 6
they're in
fires.
war.
They
Like,
only
why
listed
would they
stages
be
2 through 6, but
extremely
it's
pretty?
just showing
They're
stages
they're
1,
kind
2,
of meant to
and
be
3 twice
ugly,
each.
but now they're just
I'm not
kind
sure
of
what the story
anime,
is
classic
about
anime
that.
pretty.
Maybe this
That's a
was
choice.
really early development. But this
Joker,
is-
that guy's a fucking nerd. Dr. Smasher smashing down the door and say, Joker, I found a nerd here. I'm the nerd hunter, Dr. Smasher, and I'm about to
Stage
smash
4
right
is
now.
stage 1 again,
What up, Dr.
middle
Smasher?
point.
Good to see you.
Stage 5 is
Here's will pay for their Ryudo sub. I mean, Rufus.
that's the ending.
I wasn't ready.
Stage 6 is right before
What
the
up,
middle of
Rufus?
stage 2. Not sure what that's about. You can
I would say 50 viewers will pay for their Ryudo sub, but
Cart Bradfield.
no, it was already paid for yesterday when when Leon Rez dropped like 20 subs. The subs were already paid for. They're free. They came free with your Ryudo at twitch.tv.
I'll get into that toward the after I get through my first playthrough here.
Also, yo, what up, Joe? How you doing? Yes, hella Theo in action right now, telling us about the action. How you doing, Joe? Great to see ya.
And the Jad the Tough, age
Yes.
32. He is strong and has great endurance.
Yeah, that's
It
Jazz.
says
I know
the
him.
Tough, but I'm pretty confident it's meant to be pronounced Jad the Tough because he does have the most health. Your mission is to infiltrate
That's
the
a fair point. I didn't even
terrorists
think
who have
about
seized
that.
Control of a skyscraper, an airport, an underground arcade. No video games in there though. A
Aw.
submarine oil field and a missile base. These terrorists panic the world with their plans to plant nuclear bombs at these facilities. You and your special task force must obtain secret data, which is necessary in the destruction of the evil plot to end the world. Choose your character from 3 choices. Enter rooms to get power up by
Items.
Use
Items.
subweapons effectively. And here is just the
Items.
instructions. But this music is now being provided by Zuntata, specifically Yasuhisa Watanabe, alias Yak. He's my personal favorite Zuntata guy. And the soundtrack for this game, it got not exactly an arranged soundtrack, but the soundtrack is called Elevator Action Returns VCO Cinema Mix.
It's really
And It has
weird.
the music from the
It's a
game.
really weird
and
soundtrack.
some of the
I mean,
tracks have
it's
been
very
extended, so
good. It's just if you
hear
get the
parts of
official
song that are
soundtrack,
actually in the game.
it's
And the first track explains it in the
weird.
style of a movie trailer. There's
Mhm.
no visuals to it though, so I'll just show this off.
Yeah.
In a little bit here.
But Zudada makes some good ass music. Absolutely. It's
See
just
how well you
very.
can hear the sound.
It's like meant to be a movie soundtrack, but like an audio only movie soundtrack type thing at the
It's very
same
faint,
time.
but I
It's
can hear it.
very
I don't
specific
know if everybody else could. There we
and
go.
strange as a package, basically.
Yeah, there we go.
The yassification of Metal Slug is unfortunate, I agree. But on the bright side, they gave Theo abs. And look, I know what I like out of life. I know what I like out of life. But yeah.
The masterpiece that created a sensation around the world. Travels through time.
And these are all clips from the game, too.
To return
Sound-wise.
for vengeance.
Oh, what up, Felly? How you doing? Good to see ya. Happy Sunday to you. I do not know L-Rock, unfortunately. I'm here for the elevator action returns energy here. But how you doing? Happy Sunday. Hopefully you're having a good one. What's going on, friend?
Terror spreads while the investigation goes nowhere. The growing organization is ready to terrorize the whole nation. But now a group of specialists have been formed to confront this terror. DEF. To wipe out.
You know, it would have been really funny if that ended in DEI in the future now. That would have been real full circle funny.
Jack.
Wicked and groaned. Yeah. They have definitely kicked a few people in the dick along the way. They are unfortunately the dick kicked. Most DEF.
Behind this act. Who is their god?
I wish it was all of it being stuck when I was a kid when I was 4. Oh, TV movies that missed slow. Show was falling. The Price is Right. The Price is Right?
Yeah.
Elevator action.
So,
Okay, that would have made
normally
Nightmare
would
Fuel out of me,
just play
Kaz.
the
I would have died.
video
I would have died right when I
and
saw
the
that scene,
other
apparently.
Kentucky Fried Coin-Offs, but
I got
not
I got
only am I
older, I
going
moved to
to
Charlotte
see it
proper
tough,
for a
I'm going
bit,
to
but I was a
teach you,
thing
the
for a
viewers,
bit.
how to get the NCC yourself.
Love
I'm
that.
glad it got better, but
A project
that
of
sucks.
getting
That
up
sucks a
to
lot.
NCC.
You
I
have
think
a
this is really
history
good place to
with elevators.
start name now.
It's one.
Kaz booing me as I run elevator
274
action return
of
speed
them,
runs.
like,
Boo! This guy
It's one of them,
sucks.
you
He
know.
stinks. Get off the elevator, you jackass.
It's not too challenging, and if you're sufficiently skilled in arcade games, you can get the 1cc within 24 hours, and I'll show you how.
That's the elevator right there, brother. His hand is in the air. That means he's going up.
If you're running this in MAME, though, make sure you're running a version that came out after May of 2024, because there's actually been a lot of visual glitches with the Taito F3 emulation that have been around since the early 2000s.
Where's about to go to meme?
probably
But with Metal Slug, yeah.
but they were fixed all of a sudden last May.
But yeah, the Futility of Wars is kind of see how the series shifted into like generic Borneo aesthetics.
Yeah, it's
I-
definitely.
it
a
sucks that
fairly
they did.
popular
I
CC. There's a
understand
lot
why
of
they
resources
did.
for it available online.
No
This
matter
is
what
a
hot
great
people
one, but,
sell.
I
It's
tended
just
to
what it's
flock
gonna
recently
be.
more towards like games that, despite
Sylvester
like, everybody's done
Stallone,
that, but
yeah,
it's a
war
good
is bad and terrible, but
information
he
out
got
there.
that bottle. He got more
Learn
bottles
Metal
of baby
Slug,
oil than
or
P Diddy,
Final Fight, it's
and he's just
what I've been
slathering that
doing
thing
more
on.
Shinobi,
You know,
just
he's just looking good out there
games that
while being at
everybody
war
appreciate.
and being muscular and with like nice
throw
poofy
the
hair you
effort
want to run your
into,
hands
like,
through.
those I think are
Sex
always
sells.
like, a really good one to like.
Definitely.
Just
And they got the skills of the game to defeat the elevator action.
to be awesome for that.
It would be very funny though if every time I got an elevator, you just I hear boo, and then I get off the elevator, yay!
That's not always the case either.
They are,
I've
but,
invited Kaz to
I'm
watch my
better with
run
some
elevator
games
action
than others.
returns. Every time I
Like
hop on
said
the
earlier, if you
elevator,
wanna get a first-time review,
Kaz will
it's
say
also play
boo,
casual,
and every
you
time I
look
get
at
off
the
it,
tab.
we'll cheer.
Jad, I believe, is
Sex
is he
sells.
also a speedrun character of choice?
For a long time, I thought he was, but as all
New name for sperm
actually
has
is the
dropped.
best.
We'll get to
The
that.
sex cells.
Match, but he requires a lot of, well, I don't say a lot of effort, but you have to play
You
him
thought Baby
yeah,
Batter was the worst of them. Here's sex
This
cells.
happens on real hardware, as in Nintendo doesn't really seem to know what it's doing.
Curse to
This
G.
game looks so good.
Also, you saw that they
Yeah,
broke one of
yeah,
the
this
lights,
game
but
is-
only one floor. Like,
I have played this game over literally
for a long time,
1,000
decades.
times,
The
2,000,
lights
maybe
going
3,000
down,
times.
So it was just
I still think it's absolutely gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous.
But
I don't know
there is still the
how
bonus of
they did
getting
it,
more
but they did it.
points
It just looks
from,
drop dead gorgeous.
enemies being killed in the darkness. It's doubled here instead of just an extra 50 points.
Yeah, crush the old order, the end, fee or
You can see
die,
the background,
and
not
Banana.
only on my,
I like Banana. Banana's one of my
webcam
favorites.
background Whenever I'm running this game, it's also my phone background. It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, this game is just gorgeous.
Love it.
Started here. I have this on free play.
Not bad. What's up?
No opponent.
It's actually, yeah, that table of high score comments is actually only deciphered last year. I'll show that off if I remember to.
Oh shit, I didn't know they
It's
deciphered how that
determined by,
goes.
the number of times you continued and your score.
I
You have
didn't
three
know they actually
characters
deciphered that, how those comments at the
don't
end
be
of a
fooled
game.
by the speed stat. They're all pretty fast. All of them can clear the game in 13 minutes or less. But I'll run Jet Dead tab so I can show us off here. This mission has no code.
I think he's doing the
see
1cc
here,
first, so
floor
not the
plan
speed run.
of
But
the
yeah,
level.
every character can finish the game in
Also,
about
in
13
the
minutes or
Fate
so.
also an emulator for
Cart
the
is currently the fastest, with Jad right
doesn't
behind.
affect
I
the
think Jad can
performance
finish it
this
faster,
kinda
but
looks like the
I have to play at
beginning of
such a
a
high level to get that. That is,
also
I burned out for now, so I might go back to it later.
The boxes, which turn the
And then
fire
Eddie, unfortunately, is the slowest right
Also,
now,
addition here
and I don't
with
think
blue
there's
doors,
anything
you
that Eddie
double tap
can
to run.
do
You move
to
really
get any
slowly.
faster. I think she's just
Sometimes
gonna
you
be the
want to.
slowest always.
But each character also differs by their firing rate. But it doesn't actually make a difference because there's no points where you actually need to mash. You enter a door and this roulette starts. You can collect life here. The bottle of alcohol actually has the largest life restoration. You can see that Jen has a lot of health.
What is a tab? You know a tab.
But here's a lot of,
But she's a cute. She wins in her own category. That's right. That's right. She is the cutest
High
of the
health good, high
crew.
health safe.
And also, she's very dangerous.
Press up to enter and press any button or
Because she has the
down.
best grenades in the
I always
game.
press down, but I always see everyone else press the button. Also, banana, the end.
Yeah,
F,
banana.
E, or die. Lots of fun graffiti on this stage. And you can
That's
also
pretty
press
great.
both buttons at once.
You know,
Jet has proximity grenades. Probably the most useful of the
if
bombs.
people know, if
Lasts
more
for
people knew about Eddie,
seconds.
I'm sure
To comment,
we would see a lot more
someone
fan
in
art of
chat
her.
asked
She's
about
actually be a
Jad. I believe
big
the idea
favorite
was
of
supposed to be-
people.
This was discussed
if
earlier. I think the idea was
she was
supposed to be
around.
Jad the tough, but translation, you know, it's like I think.
But yeah, fire grenades just trivialize a lot of the game. She was the first character well, she's actually the first character slash game I've ever 1cc'd a game ever on.
Rocket launcher.
I did it with her first, and she trivializes a lot of the sections in the game that would be otherwise a struggle with other characters. And then I got good enough to do it with all characters because I really like this game a lot. And then from there it was good to
Fire
go.
does not harm you, by the way. It only harms the enemies. Look at the animation of that guy burning.
Yeah, look at that guy fucking dying. Absolute beauty. That dude is dying out there. All right, let's just checking one more time, make sure that the sound was
You see our
as
camera
high as
there?
it can be. Yeah,
When
that's
the
as high as it
camera
can
sees
be.
you and enemy spawns. Doesn't mean all that much.
Some good flavor.
So for this first stage, we're collecting data. We're getting the intelligence on where the nuclear bombs are. And we've
And then
been
there's
ambushed.
everyone's
There's
favorite
Red
Kriot, a new
Suit.
society.
Down here. On normal difficulty, the enemies take about 1 second to fire at you. I don't know what these shirts.
Yeah, I'm a simple sapphic. I see girl, I play girl, I main girl. Hell yeah. Honestly, if Jad wasn't the easiest speedrun to learn,
also the
in my opinion, at the time, I probably would have also stuck with Eddie.
Also, remember
But Jad was just the easiest speedrun to learn, and the reason for that, for people who might be saying, well, what's the difference between the characters? What makes it different that? And I mean, this will all be explained later, so you'll hear this repeated, of course. But every character has, you know, their speed stat and everything like that, and their guns and their grenades. Different grenades change between different characters. Every character will have a moving hitbox and can hit enemies while jumping. But Jad is the only one who can run and has a hitbox active the entire time he is running. You're not seeing much running here because we're just doing the one, or he's just doing the 1cc. So that's why, you know, you're not seeing it. But Jad can just literally run through enemies, and it's not a problem. So you have a character who can just kind of, you know, literally run through all the enemies in the game and not stop. Yeah, that's why he's one of the fastest, even if he's technically on a speed stat one of the slowest to a degree. Yeah, Jad's the tap, thereby making him the winner. We trained Jad wrong as a joke.
Exit and meet our getaway car.
But the joke was on the enemies. That's the thing. Also, we got Awaken
Stage one's pretty straightforward.
as some art as well.
Play,
It's
like,
very
regular
good.
Elevator action though. You might be.
Wait, I'm
surprised
sipping my
at
coffee and
how
admire the dude burning.
always move.
Looking over, just like you have like the art of the dude burning on your wall. You just nod. He's like, now that's art right there, my friends. This is a vibe of being known enough in certain circles that you find way too much art of her in DeviantArt and nowhere else. Maybe I'm just not looking at DeviantArt then. I mean, I guess I should probably start looking in general as well too.
We're going. We don't.
But I feel like it's really rare I ever see any
actually not used
Edie
to opening
art
blue doors at
whatsoever.
all.
Don't need
Eddie,
windows
Edie,
either,
I don't know how
apparently.
to actually pronounce her name, honestly.
Ambush those guys. Let's click the M. Why not? Both characters, in addition to differing in the firing rate of their regular bullets, they also differ in how fast they fire their machine guns. These guys take 2 shots to kill.
Ooh.
Pacify the dog.
I don't know why I said like that, like he wasn't gonna make the jump. that's how mentally locked into the game I am. He's not gonna make it. He's going over that cliff. Ah!
Here's the one escalator in the game.
I imagine a rightly timed scab commission can hear a ball rolling if type signals get it see on the front page. Probably, honestly, that's probably the real energy that needs to be there. Either west side of the world, we have some sort of memification of her in some way, shape, or form. It hits an art perfectly, or she's paired with something like random or weird or something like that. Like, you know, for some reason she's best friends with Hatsune Miku, and people are like, "Who's this original character?" It's like, "Oh, that's not an original character. That's this character from this game." And like, "Oh, what's this game? Why does it look so good? Oh my gosh!" And then just all this information from there. You have 38 bombs? Oh my god! I forgot you get so many bombs in this game. Sorry, I looked up there. I'm like, that says 38. I forgot that number can go that high. You're not using your bombs like at all.
I'll just use them all. You do have to jump here.
Yeah, the bombs. That's the bomb. Yeah, okay. There goes the bomb. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you might as well use the bombs. So this is actually a pretty easy game to 1cc. If you've never 1cc'd a game in your life before, this is the first game that I 1cc'd, and it's actually not the hardest. The hardest part of 1cc in the game is that you can't get any extra credits in the game, but everything else that would make a 1cc very hard, otherwise, is pretty much not a problem with this game. Because it's like, oh, it'll try to, you know, rush you forward and make you run faster and make you have to speed up, or the game gets more difficult the slower you go, or if you play really well, the game gets more difficult. Like all those little nuances that the game or the arcade would push to make the game more difficult or unfair. Does not exist here. The game will yell at you to go faster, but it can't do anything if you're in a safe area. It will never try to kill you automatically. It won't ever do anything like that. You can go as slow as you want to in this game. So it is very, very 1cc-able. It is probably the nicest arcade game of all time.
Hidden electrical box in this wall here if you want more points.
Ballroom was basically Newgrounds front page. Maybe I just need to get some art onto Newgrounds front page. Maybe what I need to do is contact all my whatchamacallit, artist friends. Contact all my artist friends. Have them all draw Edie. And then they can all post it in their respective areas. And then we'll have an Edie resurgence. That's why I'm gonna get petty for her birthday, the Edie resurgence. Thereby getting more people interested in elevator action returns. Thereby making a resurgence of the entire speed running community around it. And everyone wins. Everyone wins. But mostly me. It's so weird to see 32 bombs. I'm kind of tilted looking at that. I'm like, oh god, what would it be like to have 32 bombs? Oh, don't die. Okay.
Crash the old order. He's spreading propaganda.
And Air, I'm surprised I haven't done an Eddie frame art yet. Honestly, so am I. In fact, like to the point where I'm like, I should ask Super Retro. I'm like, no, Super Retro has definitely done Edie's fan art. That is a character that he would otherwise make in his free time. He has definitely done Edie fan art, only for you to come in through and like, I haven't done it yet. I'm like, huh? That is literally a character that would be created by your hand. That is such a coded character for you. Yeah, Ed E03. ED3.
But now we're going horizontally and vertically. Oh, here's some health. Well, it's just unspecified.
There's no health in there.
Go down here to the elevator, so we don't miss it. We can go back inside.
Yeah, I love me an ED character. Oh, Sody Pop.
Up on the elevator. Kill that red guy. I didn't mention it, but you can do melee attacks if you're in range.
I do appreciate that one of the food items in this game is beer. I'm thinking about like, oh wow, we gotta save the world from this missile from crashing into the earth, this nuclear. You know, starting a nuclear genocide of sorts and everything like that. That'd be bad. But I think there's enough time for me to snag a beer from this doorway, this warm beer that's been sitting out on this table behind this door for the last few hours. I just slug an entire beer on my way. I'm sure all this running and moving and, you know... Oh, wow! Gamer's trick! Gamer's trick, no! They set the beer down. So Set you up for failure.
Elevator moves automatically.
Oh, you want that beer, huh? Go for it, man.
Uh,
There's no tricks or traps here.
his rifle bullets are back, but they
That's
always
really
land one shot.
funny. That's really
You
funny.
can see there that guy randomly decided to
Oh,
move the elevator
shit.
early.
You made an ED costume for Chun. Oh yeah, true. You did. I remember seeing
They'll
it.
just spawn into the fire.
I don't think I
Nothing you can do about
mentally registered it exactly at the time, but now you're saying it out loud. I'm like, no, I've seen that before. My ass was not thinking at the time.
it. Never saw that coming.
Oh.
And
should
these
send it to me,
two boxes here contain.
So that I can
weapons.
include it in my front
For
art
this, I'll take the machine
rotation.
gun.
But Ryuto, you didn't do anything to get that art. I know.
So I use the machine
I
gun
know.
here just to get these guys
You're
before
so
they
right.
leave me.
I did jack shit.
Said the jetpack man earlier, and they'll take one pot shot at you and leave. You have to get them.
Why is that one pizza in TMT1? I have not played TMT1 enough to remember what exactly pizza you're
You
talking
have to sort of hit
about.
something, and then it sets on fire.
But it's probably a very similar energy, honestly.
The enemy cannot.
Mind you, that pizza, I mean, the item here that got dropped was very random RNG, and just greed got a hold of the opponent. He's like, I need that. I need it.
That shouldn't hurt this bird. This might hurt.
Let me peep this real quickly, but let me peep it in the right window so I don't break anything.
Enemy's moving the. Yeah,
Actually,
the
if I do
enemy
this,
cannot
it
take
should
advantage of this
break.
environment. If it moves
It's
elevators,
tiny though, but we can
range,
probably zoom in really quickly here.
nothing you can do about that. You
do
can. There's
that.
actually two routes here. You can go.
Oh, right, because those walls are collapsing in on you. Right. Okay. Yeah, I remember that one now. Those walls are collapsing. It's like, hey, get the pizza, brother. It's an easy pizza. Just get a slice. Eat, enjoy it.
Although they all have the same destination.
There's no problems here whatsoever. We definitely did not think about this.
Get more resources, more burgers.
The Joker's
Not
Pizza.
much health compared to the rest, though.
He's near a gun-toting action girl to pair her for Yuri. I'm not sure if it helped popularize her, but I appreciate it anyway. Just take Theo from Metal Slug.
Fire upward to break those things before they land.
I think that's all you need to do.
And the enemies
Get
also
Theo
can
from
do
Metal
more
Slug,
damage.
or
What I like to do is fire bullets here.
get whatever her name is from
before it
House
goes
of the Dead
up,
too.
because if you're in proximity, you
Good
get more
thinking.
attack.
Penny's like, I'll be right back.
You're not expecting it.
Penny never came back.
Exit immediately.
Oh shit, hold on a sec here. I'm also gonna
And you actually have to really
Swoosh off to the side for a second.
Be aware of
Oh,
your surroundings
okay.
here, because despite the small
I also,
mistakes happening
on another stream,
you can see
and mind you, this is like 8 a.m. this morning. He's doing a celebration of a community appreciation stream where he's just allowing people to request
and
games
He was alright, except
as a thank you for getting him partner.
we've been ambushed.
And the game I requested, not surprising many people probably, is Chain Dive.
Best
So I want to
described
see him
as
take on
awesome.
Chain Dive on the side here. So I'm gonna be watching
Let's
two
pick
things
up
at
the top.
once.
Yeah, I'll break this. There's 5 guys come
I'm
out.
gonna see how it gets on with that.
This is
But
now another
it's
guy.
my game is next, so I'm looking over
The
that at the
boss
same
is a
time.
ton of dudes.
Guns out lunch for Dragon Ball, but they basically dress the same. Yeah, at that point they'd be like, "Oh, is that Launch's sister or something like that?" It's like, no. It's like you need someone who is visually different, who's definitely not the same, but kind of ish the
Stay
same-ish.
in one spot. And only dodge when you need to.
Oh right, you don't have any bombs anymore because you died. No, the 38 bombs. Ah, it was beautiful.
I lost all my bombs from my previous site, but that's okay. I can get by without them. If you're playing this game for speed, bombs are the answer here, because they can hit all 3 guys at once. So when one takes a hit, he's invincible until either a second passes or another guy takes damage. So you have to spread your assault out. He survived.
Yeah, close enough. I'm like, let's see how closely he read the notes on the tasks. Close
Building
enough.
up, it was under construction. Stage 4.
This is still one fight or one part of the game that we do not see eye to eye on in terms of how to handle it best,
Change directions.
which is really funny.
Set in the underground. I'm gonna pause here. Look at these.
Because yeah, his different beliefs are around like, oh, you should just use bombs and it hits everyone on the screen, stuff like that. But I'm like, but it also like pushes them really far away, so you can't even activate another bomb until they're within proximity. So I'm just like, I don't like using bombs. I like using guns to keep everyone kind of close to me and kind of comboing them and everything like that.
Cars.
So it's a very hyper-specific, in the depths knowledge thing that I really appreciate.
And item drops are also random.
But
Could have been health in there.
if the enemy tries to shoot you again, then they immediately lose their invincibility from being for taking a hit. So you want them to be just far enough away so that they try to shoot you in return. and then they lose their invincibility and just get hit again, and repeat process until they're ideally dead, which,
Also,
you know, we can only still do it so fast. RNG only does so good.
Go in here, and the screen scrolls upward once you enter that.
Looked it up, and in the 15 years, there have been 25 elevator action returns fan arts on Pixiv. Edie is in all of them. They might like this one the most. All right.
See if it's food? No.
Gonna open it on another window. I don't know what you sent. I'm sure you didn't say anything bad, but better safe than sorry.
And now the next section. Is
Okay, that's really good. That is really good.
They'll also harm
Look, I just love finding french fries behind the door that's been sitting on the table for the last like 17 hours while they were trying to invade and take over the world. I think it's time for a nice little girl dinner, okay? Just some good girl dinner. We did a series of Edie eating different snacks from behind the door and just saying hashtag girl dinner.
It's got the camera.
Not saying where she's from or anything like that, just hashtag girl dinner.
And you can just do this until the game forces you to hurry. I'm just going this way.
Yeah, you can do it until the game forces you to hurry and you still don't have to move.
Nothing happens if it says caution. You're not like forced forward at any point.
Yeah, there we go. Nice beer. In fact, I should have done it with my 1cc, honestly. I should have been doing that, but I didn't.
Also an M if you want it.
Because that'd be a beer, a sandwich, a hamburger, a soda.
Wait for that guy to leave. There's a dude down
I'm trying to think
there.
what else. I think that's actually it. No, I think that's actually it. Yeah.
They take 2 hits. And they can also dodge you by walking.
But yeah, the day old triangle sandwich. Look, some people really enjoy the crust of bread. Some people enjoy croutons in their salad. So why don't you just make a sandwich out of crouton and crust instead? Just enjoy an entire crouton crust sandwich.
Is this gonna stay up here? I'm not sure how to.
It's great. It's delicious. Just nice little crunch to your lunch meat.
The elevator blocked my.
They call it the crunch meat.
The elevators will just. Take cover.
The crunch meat. Let's go.
Air car's also.
It's like, oh, you mean like fried chicken? No. You put your sandwich on. You leave your bread out for a day, and then you make sandwich meat out of it. They call it crunch meat. You also like having full cabinets of beans. That's me. I like having full cabinets of beans.
So here's a fun speed trick, which is pretty reliable. After I enter this red door, watch out for that guy. Don't blink. Just jump a whole bunch of times without stopping.
Yeah, it's both the speed trick and also, if you're 1cc in this, you should learn this trick.
It does that to me. Anyway, if you take the long way, it's safer. But you also have to fight a lot of extra stuff. So it's not actually that.
Because you just
safe,
want to
but
jump
it's
through
kind of
here.
hard to
It saves you
defend.
so much time. What?
What was I trying to say?
Unless that happens.
Dang.
Unless that dude snipes for some reason. I don't know why that dude came out. I don't know why he shot so fast. But he took the shot. He said Kobe and looked for the sniper rifle for taking that hit. That's really funny.
This way. And then jump here. You can barely
Have
make
a search
that.
talent for drawing either food and or machinery well. You could probably get some numbers out of 80 by posting a post-mission berg.
I wanted to record an
I mean,
actual recording of
definitely.
speedrunning this.
Like 100%. Who doesn't like watching someone having a delicious food?
Weird delayed voice samples for Jad for some reason. And here's the last red door.
I think that's the number
Here's
one
the
way
last
of getting
red door,
people, you
it
know,
automatically
into
dies.
someone. Just like
Notice
say,
if
oh,
that
well, here's them
happens,
enjoying a
everything blows
meal.
up and
People
then
like
all the
seeing
enemies
people
get
enjoy
killed.
meals. I don't know what it is. There's just something very...
Stage 4 is just a really.
It's not ASMR, but I don't know what else to call it. I guess it's VSMR? I don't know. There's something really relaxing about art of food and watching people enjoy food. Just something about that just really drives home a level of comfort.
Fun.
that is-
You're going in a spiral.
I don't know, very appreciative, I guess.
So you have to take this.
It's just one human universal factor. That's what it is. It's a human universal factor generally. Some people are very, I eat food for the calories and that's all I want it for. I don't enjoy food outside of that. It's just a way to keep me surviving. If I didn't have to eat food, I wouldn't eat food type of thing. Some people are like that, but you know, it's still a universal necessity
You can go up here.
that everyone at least understands.
Well, yeah,
It's
the
like,
bearing is,
I think people who even don't really care for food at least enjoy the aspect of someone enjoying their food and or someone enjoying food with other people and saying, yeah, this is a good way to socialize as well. We're meeting at the table, we're talking, we're chilling.
yeah, you can
And it's
break the,
great.
control panel there, and that'll take those out. Literally, they despawn. And you don't have to fear the landmines as long as you're aware that whatever's nearby has a 3-second cycle.
That works. Just watching that barrel go slowly over. I'm like, well, I guess that works, huh?
Enemies will fall into the fire there. These
I don't know.
gray drones are exactly the same as
I am like the.
as far as I'm aware.
I mean, obviously not the biggest art fan. Otherwise, I'd be like
damage.
going to,
So you might kill
galleries every weekend type of thing or whatnot. But I don't know. I'm just a person who just
Here's
like
the
I
$5
really,
piece.
really
One of the most
enjoy
troublesome
art.
segments of the entire
And
game, if not the single most. So
It's
after
such
what-
a core part to
synchronize and
not,
they-
I would say, my identity per se, but
And so do the enemies.
the appreciation I like seeing in my everyday life. Food, art,
Jump to a next elevator.
water,
And
but I guess
it's
beverages as a
on the
whole,
right side, so
and
this-
camaraderie. Like
doors.
all that combined,
Don't need health, but oh,
just
again.
I don't know. I'm very simple in that regard, but I think it's just a beautiful thing to just have those simple things in life, honestly.
Jump here.
Our God, we're going to switch to the last one. Oh, yes.
I never ski, but
Well, that was weird.
Wouldn't that be
Oh, yes. I love enjoying the 1970 reproduction of Alexander's art that he was going through back during the days when his family got shipped off to another country. It just seems like it's a very... You feel the energy in the art itself to really get the
you can
feeling.
take either this
Mind
one or
you,
the second.
I'm the fuck you don't want to bring to museums. I'm not gonna lie. I like reading every little bit of information in there. Thankfully, my wife does as well. So we have,
The Red Riot guys has taken
of no one's specific fault, we have decided that we're not going to the museum with anyone else but ourselves. Because we will sit there and read every single plaque and then look at like art or whatever we're looking at with great detail. We'll spend some time staring at it, and it's a long excursion for us. And we do not want to put that onto anyone else. We do not want to put that on anyone else anymore because other people are like really kind of rushing through it. They're going really fast and, or going comparatively fast, and it's just like,
and I just take whatever the relic gives me.
yeah, we want to actually read it and understand
actually,
it
when
and
you
like
bring him a
look
layer
at it
tag,
from a different
press the jump button
angle.
right
And
afterward, and you get
thankfully, most museums don't serve
That's
any
something
sort of
I didn't know
alcoholic
for years
beverage
until I did it by
because
accident.
that'd be the one way to keep me there for even longer.
Also, how you kill enemies who have more than
But yeah, if I could have a glass of wine while I was in the museum, I wouldn't
Bird
fucking
can do
leave.
that too,
I'd
and her
I'd be there all
rainbow
day,
actually hits 3
getting
times.
slowly more
Bird can
sloshed
do it just
on
by mashing the
wine.
fire button. But since he does it faster,
Yo,
It
yo,
happens
what
in
up,
between
Oogboard? Good to see you. What's going on,
you
friend?
don't have to mash more.
Hopefully you're having a good one.
Also, the music did cut off here. There's no music here.
Yeah, but there's music here.
Hmm.
Once they scroll
It'll come
to
back.
that next level or ladder.
Here to dodge the turrets.
No, you can go with me on. That's lonely. She gets mad at how fast I look. Then you're gonna have a terrible time. Me, lonely, and crochet hook are just gonna be sitting there just reading everything. You're like, let's go. I'm like, no, you can't make me. This is my shit now.
You can choose to nail
Museum
that
was
guy
when we were in
toilet.
Seattle. I was sick. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot. Oh, you were hanging in there. Yo, what a boys and dog. It's great to see you though. But yeah, you were hanging in there. And I was speeding up. I was trying to speed up a little bit. So I'm like, don't wait up on me. But also, I'm trying not to take too long if I can. But also, we're adults. Actually, no, did I make it to the
But I said
museum
to
that
take it-
time?
I said to take it slowly.
No, I had to have. I'm pretty sure I made it.
Manage enemy.
Well, either way, even with the aquarium, I was going real slow. I was reading everything.
Also, there's a
I was taking my sweet ass time out there.
Anything?
Yeah, I went to the aquarium. I don't think I went to the museum for some reason. I don't remember the reason.
See if we can get some help.
I don't remember the reason. I don't think I went to the museum because I don't remember going to a museum out there.
You have
Mind you, the things I do remember are skewed in a specific way. They're slightly skewed, but I can't remember if I went to the museum. I don't think I did though. But yeah, the aquarium, I was speeding up a little bit because I'm like, I could spend all day here reading about all the sea animals. Yeah, the memories of blood, glass, just small little things. No big
Right
deal. I'm the opposite, sort of. I tend to read everything, but I'm a speed reader. So it feels like I'm going really fast.
These red boxes
I
here
kind
also
of
contain
wish I
items,
was a little
but
bit
it has
faster of a
something
reader,
that's
but I'm
filtered by
unfortunately a
which I
very...
can't do, 'cause
I'm a slow reader, but a fast processor, if that makes sense. And you might notice it when I'm doing or streaming
they
games.
contain randomized
And I start, doing like the voice acting bullshit and whatnot, that I don't pause very long in between
Holding
stuff
it down button.
because I'm able to take singular words a lot quicker and process every single word of how I'm supposed to use the word,
The
but not
Bronx
always
is
how I'm like,
dangerous.
how to take an entire
Attack
sentence
low, attack
or
high, they can
paragraph
really
and
fast, get you by
pull it
surprise.
all into an entire scope. I'm slow at that part.
Blatant violation.
So
of
it's a little bit of a weird
all
thing
that
for me.
distance and not die.
Jad the Taff. Yes, that's right. He's here. He's
taffing
taffing it up. Everyone back up. He's gonna taff. Yo, Rozo, how you doing? Good to see you. We're just chilling and watching Retro Gaming Live TV's, I guess, retrospective of Elevator Action returns, but Elevator Action as a whole. Right now, the opponent is doing a run over there, but mostly leading the charge in terms of all the information, sharing stuff like that. Currently doing a 1cc run of the game, or basically run CC, but run of the game. Is also going to do a speed run tutorial of the game, and then also show my video that has the speed runs, or Elevator Action Returns speed runs history as well. So I'm invested in general because, you know, Elevator Action Returns anything. I'm down for it.
You have to go down another.
Belgium's gone heavy on cooking programs in the last 15 years. Really? Okay. I want more foodie programs. Japan has that going all the time. Hey, we got told this restaurant, so we went to see a crew check it out, and it's fucking rad. We're gonna have a program where the crew takes a train somewhere to the cabinet station, asks the cabinet to take it to their favorite eatery. That would be so much fun. That would be so much fun to do that.
And then it stops here.
Oh my god, I should take a trip like that. I know it's gonna sound stupid, but I didn't realize you could do that. It's what I'm saying, like, I didn't know you could do that. I should do that.
The red door here.
Holy shit.
To the right. Leave the light.
That's amazing.
I don't play this game for scores. So I don't pay too
Because
much
that's basically how I found my favorite restaurant back in Denver,
open red doors.
which was a Moroccan restaurant that my Uber driver told me about.
Don't think
And he only told me about the restaurant because he thought I was Moroccan thanks to my name. He saw my name and, you know, he saw kind of a crunchy photo of a brown guy. And he just assumed that, oh, you must be. Oh, he's like, he asked me, like, are you Moroccan? I'm like, no. I'm African American. I'm still as American as they come. He's like, oh, well, you know, Jamal means this and Moroccan and everything like that. And I was going to tell you about this really cool restaurant. I'm like, well, hey, I respect great food culture no matter where I am or who I am. So tell me about it. And he told me about it. And that became our favorite restaurant in Denver. And it's one of those things that it's been in the family for a long time and everything
Enemies
like
can also
that.
dictate the electric gates.
Unfortunately, during 2020, you know, they had to let. They tried to keep on their staff basically, but they weren't open. They couldn't open. So it's like, well, we want to keep you all on. The moment we can open back up, we will. But you know, they all end up taking like, you know, a lot of like gig economy jobs.
You can also grind for points.
So unfortunately, a lot of them just left because it's like we can't stay here, unfortunately, because we're not getting paid. The restaurant's not open. We need to live, and it's like, yeah, that's fair. It's understandable. It's a situation that sucks. So basically, it's just the guy and his wife, and they're very old. Keeping the restaurant up, but they seem like they're still open right now, so they're keeping it going, and maybe it's gained just a little bit more popularity as people move to the area.
Wait for that to explode.
So here's the hoping. Here's the
last
hoping.
Item cast
There's one out here called the Cloisters. The Cloisters. That I really enjoy visiting. I have no idea
Okay.
what the hell that is. I'm just thinking about that stupid line from Pokemon Puzzle League. That's all I can think about.
Not really doing
I should go. I should go to the Cloisters.
And
I want to grab time, but I was be steps ahead.
way
Yeah,
up.
you'll be at the end of there, like having like a nice little snack and everything like that. You'll come back to the museum. It's like, hey, I got everyone strong zeros. Let's drink. Got everyone with some tea. If you want some tea.
now what I like to do is go all the way up here so I can
Curious
get to that
and
door.
Musée are both
Also,
you should take your time for. I mean, I firmly believe that.
Special weapons.
But again, also I'm a slow reader, so
Get the
I'm a very slow reader, so I don't make things necessarily better. It's a me problem. Yeah, he's here and he's so tough. He's the toughest motherfucker out there. Okay,
And
good.
yes, there is a bad ending if you run out of time here.
And yeah, there is a bad end to this game as well.
Elevator, take out this guy.
Pressure's on.
It's the only time of the game where you can get a game over
A whole bunch of
because you're too slow. It's the only place in the game that it happens.
Hit this blue door.
But that said,
You need it.
you are given so much time on this that
Sit one.
you probably won't fail it either way. Even if you're quarter munching or mashing, you'll probably be fine. Yo, what up, strong bad man? Yeah, let me catch you up. So over on Retro Gaming Live TV right now, they're doing, or the opponent, who is also a speedrunner of Elevator Action Returns, is doing just basically a general showcase and history of Elevator Action Returns. So he started with elevator action, talking about that, and then he's talked about a little bit about the game Elevator Action Returns, showing some flyers, talking about the soundtrack and everything like that. He's doing a casual playthrough of the game. It was supposed to be once you see. Things happen in this game sometimes, so it's very funny. Plus, you know, he's also presenting, so whatever. So kind of just talking through the game right now and everything like that. And then he's gonna go talk. He's gonna do a small tutorial of the speed run. He might do. I think he's gonna do a run of the speed run as well, any percent. And then at the end, he's gonna be showing at least part of my speed run history video on there as well, which is why he told me about it. And I'm like, oh, that's happening. I would have watched it like had I known about it, I would have watched it anyway. But since I'm gonna be partially streaming on Sunday anyhow to do a test run of the game, I might as well just roll right back into this once it starts. It seems like it'll work. So here we are. Thank you, food culture. You saw how bad food culture is in the F word. Gordon was getting mad in the same way that I would probably also get mad.
So we're gonna use his massive chest to save the day.
Do it, Jad. Let's go.
Beat this game with Jad. All right, crisis averted. Except, where's my ride?
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
That's the end of the game.
GG.
We sacrificed ourselves to save the world from nuclear catastrophe.
But yeah.
I don't like doing that.
How was the rest of F word, by the way? I want to watch the last 2 episodes. I mean, I guess I can. I can just watch it on Gaggle. Obviously, I can just do that.
Not really action.
But I kind of want to watch the 2 last 2 are available. It's like, man, I was enjoying that show a lot. Though that said.
And probably
rat meat. All right, everybody, you're gonna be making some fucking rat meat today.
That's the game.
Chef, did you say rat meat? Did I fucking stutter?
Red suits, ambitions.
People did enjoy that pig, by the way. 50 out of 50.
Game as it fades away.
Damn.
So.
You expect it to be 12 out of 50. Nah, pig's way too good. Pig's way too good. I would probably also say like 40 out of 50. I would have never said 50 out of 50. There's always a hater for no good reason. No one collectively likes something. Even in like the same like-headed circles, does everyone like something? It just doesn't happen. But apparently it did that time. I wish I didn't lean way too hard into the sensuality of that line. I think the Look at a cloister. Petty, I just want to say, pull up a picture of a cloister. Pull up a picture of a cloister.
Remember that.
Tell me what a cloister looks like. Tell me what a cloister looks like. Hold on a second.
I also had to because I had to keep my voice down.
Pokemon.
Yeah. That's
There we go. I could just do this myself, honestly.
Red Suit's ambitions. God no longer dwells here.
Here, hold on a sec here. Let me just. We have some time here before they go to the next run.
That was ported last year.
That's not
2023, I think,
what I did. What the hell?
As,
Copy link.
Elevator Action Returns S Tribute. So let's see.
Just take a long look at the rippled edges and the
on
protruding top
number of continues and your score. And it says good
of the cloister.
So the TCRF.
Tell me what it reminds you of. Tell me what it reminds you of. I think they hit the situationality perfectly, considering they showed the person the Pokemon and they said, all right, make a voice up for this. And their brain went immediately into the gutter and said, I got it. I got it. Using that tongue action in there. Regular old clam, I don't see any problems.
All right, so.
What up, Lord Korath? How you doing? Shit.
Okay, so what's the status now?
But yeah. I think the line is very iconic. It's very iconic.
Most of the high score rundown is memes, is the thing. Like,
get a moment back on the street. No, we're completely on task, Doc Gilgamesh. Don't worry.
It's joking.
I definitely didn't get distracted by nothing or anything like that.
SEX, which changes it to AA. Get a name.
In other words,
I did that.
What up, Doc Gilgamesh? Though, good to see you.
In other words, this game is self-aware.
Yeah, we talk about them rat meat. I can't wait to stack like 3 rats on top of each other and put in between 2 sesame seed buns.
I mentioned
and
that,
just eat it. Understandable. Have a nice day.
and you can do the 1cc speedrun, which I did in 2020, 17 minutes. But this game really, you can see here, he took damage, but he didn't die.
That's
when
a
he
clue
fell
into
down to
Gordon's
another
face, which
floor
I mean they
because
were
of one
cooked, and
phase.
it absolutely
that's a
paid off the
crucial
guest for the last episode.
any percent speedrun.
What if I gave you this
Where you
pig?
just
What
like
would you
it
purchase it?
off
Yeah.
into
Well, I mean,
I'm going to
I'm
demonstrate
not a
the
big
1cc
pork
speedrun.
fan. What if I also gave you $400? I could find some room for it.
On the player 2 side, and that's because for the
could
sake
find
of the
some
speed
room
run,
for it.
player 2 actually
Look, they
starts
can't
very
make
slightly
you.
further
Hey,
to the
hey,
right.
you! Don't make
that
Gordon
is
Ramsay
still
cry. And you can only do that by offering to pay for his pig.
Have that, like,
I love
like,
looking
small
for minute
aspect to it.
differences
Yeah.
like that.
yeah, it's a small offset, but just enough to
The
matter.
Orange Ground pigs vanished,
Saturn
and
version
we
actually
don't know
lets
what
you plug in
happened
only
after
one
due to the
controller
Twitch censors.
Plug in one controller in the player 2 and start on that.
What the hell did they show? I mean, I guess you don't know either, but.
Because that's how arcade accurate it is.
So just want to
So, of
ask,
course, this is a
what's gonna be a
medieval
speedrun? Did you
European
wanna run a
art
timer?
architecture museum. Has
Yeah,
outdoor garden sections. Oh, holy shit!
Actually,
Sure.
I want to go.
splits up.
I know my wife would love the outdoor garden section though. She
The speedrun
loves
records,
outdoor
which
gardens. She loves.
I am a
outdoor
moderator on the speedrun.com board for elevator action
What
returns.
the?
Let's see, let me get the link for this.
And I guess I'll enjoy the medieval European art and architecture as well. I guess.
Record, any percent. Card is held by Captain Gordon with a time of 12 minutes 51. That's presently the fastest time for any character. For a long time, nobody had any real tech for Card, so we just thought he was bad. Turns out you just had to play him differently. And I have the world record for Edie, which is 13 minutes 38. And Ryudo, Ryudo, has been doing most of the research for elevator action return speedrunning and wrote this great big speedrunning manual. You can actually find it linked on the
That's me. I know him.
page. Let me get my okay. I have my timer ready.
He's the only one who can say my name actually
Nice.
correct, so it's great. He can spell it out.
It's 12 minutes 57. For the record, I have the 1cc record for Edie, 15 minutes 17, and I can get that lower. I ran the Saturn version.
But KFC,
for
good.
SG
When's the last time I went to
on the
KFC?
line.
Yeah, I
It
can't
was
remember the last time I
15
went to a
minutes 59.
KFC.
They say 17 minutes.
But now that I'm like in a area with a lot of fried chicken, I mean, rarely eat fried chicken in the first place right now because they're
I'll
effectively
explain the
vegetarian.
any percent tech as
But
best I can.
additionally, is like I have a lot of
You want
options
fast-paced
too.
action,
That's
this
like
is also
anytime I do want fried chicken, you know,
do
I got
whatever it takes to get
Bojangles,
people to start with
Churches,
20% runs.
Korean fried chicken as well,
So,
a billion
that is
other
the
local
best study
places.
character, but I want to run
It's
Edie
really
also.
good.
3, 2, 1. My time's not about. Okay, so I didn't mention this before, but if you look at the top of the text, it says push start, push to start. It's cycling every 1 second, and you can use that to measure the global timer this game has.
Things are very affordable and good quality of prices. They're
And
play
then
catch to
immediately
McDonald's.
lose your
4-year head start in Belgium. Oh yeah.
Do this, so we can use the iframes. And
Honestly,
elevator. And
your KFC is probably far more worthwhile than the US KFC. That said,
do this again in 3.
KFC is really losing out to like damn near everyone out here. It's like, yeah, they're a chain, they're in a lot of areas, but like even then, there's other chains that are in a lot of areas, and there's a lot of local places that do a lot better. It just the KFC just cannot compete against anything out here, honestly, in the US anymore. And I still pine for the days to have
We want it to be on a different cycle than the rest of the elevator.
Beijing KFC again. Yeah, there's Edie. There she goes. She's doing it.
We're gonna lose another life, and we're going to continue immediately. Hold on the start button, and then mash the fire button to start a new credit as soon as possible. Is it the same? You actually can't take any damage after you exit that red door.
I see how credit feeding happens now. I see how it implies.
I'm just trying to think of when's the last time I did go to KFC. Sorry, I had a moment there. I was like actually going in my mind palace, like, when is the last time I went to
Here twice.
KFC?
Take out
And I'm
that
like,
guy into
damn,
the
no,
store.
I think I'm closing in on like almost a decade. I think.
And that's the end of stage 1.
Edie, I know her. I know her. I'm gonna draw fan art of her. Thinks Super Retro Heart,
And then
and not Ryudo acting like he's Super Retro Heart. Particular place here, but is better, but also like double the price. Yeah, that's the other half part, right? KFC's on the race to the bottom for the lowest costing chicken, but so many other places are
break open boxes.
the same-ish price-ish that it really doesn't matter.
You cannot-
It's like I will rather pay the like
Panther has
dollar
music here.
extra to have
That's
fried
actually
chicken
not
that's
good because
actually
the crust
really
will really
good
absorb it.
that I am looking forward to eating instead of I'm getting by
You
on
have to jump twice
KFC.
to prevent those drones
Because
from
at the
flying.
KFC's price point, it's like, well, at that point, I don't even want your fried chicken
The
anymore,
reason I picked the rocket.
and I will just go somewhere else for fast food or cheap
these bombs
food
last
at
for
that
10
point.
seconds. ED has fire bombs. Just leave an area.
Yeah,
that
I just,
very-
I don't
probably the most
I don't think I
useful
hate KFC. It's just, it doesn't fall in the combination price point of, oh, it's both inexpensive enough for me to want to get it, and is good enough at that same price point compared to other places. Like, if I had a Del Taco near me, at the time when I probably, you know, would have reconsidered KFC, I did have a Del Taco near me, I would just go to Del Taco instead, for example. I would go to Jack in the Box instead, for example, which was cheaper and still better somehow.
First class on the top there. They get a nice painting. Now ED can't do the trick where position.
I don't think I crave fried chicken all that
He
much.
just has to mash.
The one the only time I really want it is like, you know, chicken and waffles. It's basically the only time I really want a fried chicken, and that's pretty much it.
Is a very
And they're just like, yo, does someone say fried chicken?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. That's the Josh right there, brother.
And then immediately
Josh, thank you for the 33 days of subscription. Greatly appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good one.
Is jump down to the next floor.
That's a really hard trick for ED to
then,
do. I don't blame him for missing
Press
that.
the jump button right as.
But how you doing, friend? Great to see you. I can't remember if you said that you were going to be going to Combo Break or not, but I hope I get to see you soon. I miss you,
You
buddy.
can drop down 1.99 floors.
Ugh.
You can't drop 2 complete floors. But
I was hoping to be able to make a trip later this year down to SoCal. Unfortunately, those plans did get canceled, and I was going to come surprise you, but it seems like no such luck has come my way. So now I have to wait till Combo Breaker, hopefully see you
Here's a
there.
fun trick that was
But I
discovered.
don't know if you can make it or not. That said,
You move the elevator, but push diagonal up, and you leave the elevator behind, and you die there.
yeah, there we
You
go.
respawn here at the top.
But yeah, the Noid. Gotta avoid it, Alzaraf. If you don't avoid it, you're gonna be in big trouble, buddy. Some Japanese Belgian staff, they put them in the map for the U.S. They need to make quality chicken. Someone from Japan and Belgium is gonna come over there. Someone from any other country is gonna come over there and be like, "The fuck are you feeding these people? What the fuck are you doing? Where the hell are your actual spices? Where's your good shit?" This is like the lowest quality food we've seen ever. We can't save you.
This elevator here.
The base is the
Exactly
problem.
right. It'll actually wait for you. We don't know how to do this 100% consistently. But I
Here,
also
KFC from
mentioned
5 minutes
that,
from my
the
house, and
elevator
probably
here
about 15
moved
minutes of traffic. But yeah,
because
chicken waffles is something I
the
go for
last
too.
time it
Yeah,
moved,
it's like
that
at
was
that
a
point,
false
I just
ceiling.
want chicken and
We call
waffles.
this
That's
the
the only time I
false
really
floor,
want fried
false
chicken.
ceiling.
I feel like.
The
I really
elevator
crave
will
for it.
never move
And occasionally I'll be like near a Korean fried chicken place. I'm like, it has been a while since
But
I've
its
had, you
destination
know,
is determined
Korean
by
fried
the
chicken and
structure,
fried chicken in
which is
general. But,
every
you know,
3 ticks of the global
I'm not
position. Why you have
rushing
to
out of my way to do it or anything like that.
So you can count ticks on that. Randomly, that guy.
But yeah, like between 5 minutes and 15 minutes for Popeyes,
Do that again.
assuming that the 5 minutes is like 5 minutes walking, if I'm gonna get into my car anyway, you know, this is a very U.S. problem, I guess, question mark. I'm just gonna take the extra time to go to Popeyes, I feel like. Because the cost isn't my problem as much as if I'm gonna be eating this, I want to be happy the entire time. If I'm gonna be getting in my car anyway, I might as well make the full effort to make sure I have my food, you know, 100% of the time.
You don't need to because a lot of them will just pass right.
Oh, you get delivery bonjon. I'm both jealous, but also it would be over for me. It'd be Mick over for me if I had to order in bonjon.
And
Like,
I never enter
that would be a
Bangladesh
nightmare to be in ordering dishes of a bonjon. I would order it so freaking much.
Birds don't do a lot of
Despite
damage.
even being, you know, effectively vegetarian. I'm like, I feel like getting some
Shut off the
bonjon
right
tonight.
now. Here's how to do the left route.
I'm going to eat it now. Uh-oh.
And if you also know that the enemy's bullets are also on 3-second cycles, you can just pass through by them without any fear. Gotta watch out for these guys though.
Oh, I thought I was a little bit afraid that
Wait
they
for
were
the
gonna jump too
elevator
far
there to move,
and
so-
get crushed by the elevator, but we're good.
Especially that one, next one up there on the top left. Gotta jump to make this one. What I do here is I waste a bunch of bullets there so I don't get an accidental melee attack. And I move in here.
Hold on, I'm just typing a
These
message
bullets
in
are
our
not gonna
chat
hit
here.
him where I'm going. Jump. Jump that. And that's how you get to this floor as quickly as possible. If you miss that, just go up here. You only need to scroll the screen. There's an item in here. It might be food, but that's rare.
Alright, there we go. Alright.
I want to break those bombs open here.
Sorry, I'm laughing outside here. So as I mentioned a little bit earlier, another streamer I watch, Lifted Senses, is
Red guys.
doing a thank you for partner stream, taking viewer requests and all that sort of stuff. So many hours ago, I requested him to play Chain Die for 20 minutes, and I want to check in now that he's playing it. And I'm like, I'm muted, but I hope that you're enjoying Chain Dive. And he just did like this wacky thumbs up at the camera. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. I think.
Fire upwards,
Let me just.
spit it apart. If you're really lucky, RNG will have them move.
So we nailed it. I think I should probably stop just like saying, oh, this other streamer I watch. This streamer I really like and watch in the morning on a daily basis because he gets up at like 5 and 6 a.m. in the morning to stream. Is a streamer I watch a lot, and I enjoy them, and I should give more shouts where I still can, instead of just saying shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let's see if we can actually do stage 4 correctly.
Oh, we're back. Okay, we're good. We're back. Wait a second. Josh is streaming right now. What the fuck? Nerd Josh, you get back here. I looked over on the screen and Nerd Josh is streaming too. The fuck? We're all terrible streamers. We're all terrible all the way down. That's really fucking funny. Holy shit. But your last apartment has an incredible Korean fried chicken place. We also have a Jollibee's. Yeah, you have access to Jollibee's. And after I went to Jollibee's for the first time 2 years ago, when I was in Seattle, I'm like, yeah, I'm very fortunate to not have a Jollibee's near me. That would crush my ability to eat well. That would 100% crush my ability to eat well. I would have such a hard time.
Jumping physics are really weird too.
I'm agree for chicken. Well, the local place that offered it closed a year or two ago. No. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That sucks. That said, access to a lot of Cuban food and stuff like that. That rules though. I'm jealous of that. Wow! That's the worst place to die in the game. It feels so bad because they set you literally as far away as possible from where you actually want to go. It's like the only time in this game they set you as far away as they possibly can from the red door. It sucks dying here. The stage is otherwise perfected, but it sucks to die. Holy shit. Come down and we go. Hopefully next year. I don't know. I was gonna surprise it. I was gonna surprise you too, Juke. I was like, I'm going to SoCal. Surprise!
A lot of things can still go wrong.
And then it didn't happen, unfortunately. So another year, I guess. I found good Korean fried chicken. Whoa, local place offered it closed about a year or two ago. Wow, a lot of Korean fried chicken places seem to be closing. Shockingly.
And because you don't follow a complete floor,
Okay, I wasn't sure that was gonna knock down or not. Whereas I guess here, we don't really have any Korean fried chicken places where I'm currently at, except for one of the really popular ones. I can't think of it, but it's the only one here, or I guess it's one of two. The Asian grocery store has one in it as well. That's not a chain, but it's pretty damn good too. I think I like it a little bit more than the chain that's out here. So.
And right in this, when you enter this floor,
that's it's like we have two places and there's just not many. There's just not many, unfortunately.
Advantage of the iframes.
But it's tempting to try. If you can, Toro, go for it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Assuming that you don't have anything that you're just like, I don't like Jollibees or something like that. Or I don't like fried chicken as a whole. There should be nothing like that that'll stop you. It's really good quality.
Take the damage if you have to.
I think it's personally worth it.
If your foot touches the
elevator, and it's just good. You should try it. There's a Bonchon 20 minutes from your house? Owls! Owls!
And here's where counting cycles.
I guess it doesn't matter. Look. How's the meme go, Alzarab? Oh yeah. Oh, New York. Yeah, we have everything. We have everything.
Normally
you forgot the meme. You have everything. It's only a few hours. Only 7 or 8. Could be worse. It's true. It could be double-digit hours. You might even be able to take a train down. Honestly. Which would be great.
You just do this quickly. You have to wait here because.
I wonder if we have a Jollibee's near us actually. Now that we know this area is getting very, very popular, popular and populated.
Elevator down here
I
is guaranteed
wonder
to move
if
back
we
up.
do get a
Up, up.
Jollibee's or have a Jollibee's out here now.
Wait here.
Well, I guess Denver didn't have one. If Denver doesn't have one, this place doesn't have one because now we're going coast to coast at that point.
Come down here.
Good clip.
That's really funny. You haven't noticed it all, Alzaraf. But I mean, you're probably not looking for it, right? You're probably just like, if you're passing by your house that closely like that, you're probably saying, fuck, I gotta go to work again. I don't care what's out there. I just want to go to work, get my shit done, go home. That's all I want to do. Here's some nearby locations in Paris, France. 3 hours on a train for some fried chicken. And you're saying like 3 hours on a train for fried chicken? I'm like, oh man, 3 hours on a train. Let's go. Oh hell yeah, bring me on the train to go get some fried chicken. Hell yeah, let's do it. I know some weekend I'm probably just gonna like say I'm not streaming this weekend. I'm gonna get on a train and I'm gonna just go somewhere and just hang out there for a weekend. Somewhere that's somewhere 3 to 6 hours away, and that's all I'm doing. I'm getting on the train, I'm going.
At the center.
I'm gonna pick a restaurant that I want to go for or a brewery I want to go to. There's a few places I have on the map that I'm like I can get there by train and like a very short either walk or taxi ride, and then I'm good. I'm good from there.
Don't need to.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Enemies don't change behavior at all.
Comes and stays for the social food scene. SoCal food scene.
All the way down.
It's gonna be a good ass time for a lot of good ass food whenever I'm able to make it out there. I still want to go to SoCal. This is just not the year it's gonna happen. I think next year a lot of trips that I've been wanting to make. Well, not to say a lot of trips, but assuming nothing goes wrong with the company, and I stay hired at the same company for next year, I should be good to make a number or start making more trips than I wanted to make last year or this year, next year, and be actually comfortable in terms of like earnings and time off and establishment with the company and bonuses and everything like that. I should be able to start making more trips again, just for pleasure.
Really fast melee attack. Gotta wait for this elevator.
Something because would be sick. It would be absolutely sick. Me and Cass go like, I feel like Jollibee's. Yeah, me too. You want to meet in the middle? We want to meet and drive like 4 hours in whatever direction we have to go to find to get the Jollibee's. Yeah, I'll see you there. See what I can get around these parts. I might as well go. That said, I did recently learn, Kaz. I don't know if you're familiar with the restaurant, or I guess not restaurant, but the shop, I guess. I don't know what to call it. Donut store called Shipley's Donuts. They're from Texas. And mind you, I don't actually really like their donuts all that much, but their cinnamon rolls I'm in love with. And they also make a pretty mean kolache as well.
Take a hit there.
And I realized that one did actually open up in North Carolina recently.
I already forgotten who.
And it's about like an hour and a half away from me. And there was like a moment of like, so if I leave at like 5 in the morning, get there around 6:30, turn around, drive right back home, I could have like some of my favorite cinnamon rolls ever. That's great. Like, that is not feasible. I'll just have to wait until I go to that town next time, which might not be too long, honestly. It is it's Charlotte. It's outside of Charlotte, so I can, you know, I guess my mother-in-law is going to be visiting, and it sounds like they're going to be spending their time in Charlotte for whenever she visits. So it's just, for me, it's just like, well, I guess that'd be a perfect time to go and do that. I might go with them. I might not. I haven't decided yet. I think it depends if my mother-in-law's girlfriend comes with or not.
That's the speed route. My time would have been under.
But we'll see what happens.
Under 15 minutes. It would have been 14 if I didn't miss the rest of
this.
the
Did even say hi to me? Well, then maybe you should have been in Seattle, Juker. Maybe you should have said hi to me. That's the closest I've ever been. Back when I didn't know who the Juker was.
Oh, that's right. I have different splits open. Oh, well.
Yeah, 15-minute speed run for this game on a marathon setting. That sounds about right. Everything's going wrong. Oh, I missed this very small, quick, easy miss trick. Whoops.
Okay, here we good.
Okay.
The classics, the classics.
That was an 80% run, you said?
Yeah, that was 80%.
I think that was.
Okay, what Paris is pushing it. Also, my French is disastrous. Hey, let me tell you something, Petty. So is mine. My ass gonna be in French like, ooh la la, omelette du fromage. And like, get the fuck out of our country. I'm like, whoa! Hey! That's some really good English. How did you do that? And then they beat me up in the back streets with contrabaguettes.
have cart.
Classic French
and
experience,
jam times
realistically.
under 13 minutes. I
Yeah.
need to get it for Edie so we can get
Dude,
it.
I never heard of the local place near me that's pretty good. Duck
For
Donuts.
those
Yeah,
watching,
Duck Donuts is
listening
pretty.
opponents, current ED time
Duck
is
Donuts has the
15
same
minutes.
problem for me that Krispy Kreme's has, where
Right, I
it's
actually had the
really,
world record for
I
that
really
until
only
a
crave it
week
when it's
ago,
fresh, and if it, but it's
the
not
shreds
as
out of the blue.
good as Krispy Kreme's in the regard of if you don't get it fresh, it's fine. You can still heat it up, and it's plenty serviceable. If you cannot do have a Duck Donut donut, unfortunately, if you don't eat it fresh, it's done for. It's not good. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I have to actually like really say I want to go out and I want to pick up a duck or pick up some Duck Donuts and I want to eat them right there in the store.
That's what happens you do once you see.
And that's it. I just have to. That has to be my entire plan. Has to go out and eat donuts. And very rarely is my entire plan to go out and eat donuts.
Would have been really fun.
I am happy to pick up a bunch of donuts and eat over the course of a week. That's how I like doing donuts. It sucks that it only is good
brought
fresh.
this game back to AGDQ multiple times over the years after I introduced it in 2020.
Yo, what up, OG Happy Dude? How you doing? So I'm half listening to him at the same time, so I'm like not full paying attention to chat there. But yo, how'd the runs go? How was the practice today?
I'm not used to.
How was Rhea's revenge? Did you avenge her revengeance? Or is she laughing all the way to
I'm no good
the
with
bank?
cart. I know there's like a lot of things
I don't know where
that
she'd be
don't
laughing
work
to.
out.
Actually, like, laughing all the way to. She doesn't go anywhere.
But
She
I
just
have personally witnessed the ones you
just
see.
kind of goes to her bedroom and then walks out to Terrence again. She doesn't really do
also has a
much.
lot to say.
She doesn't even go to the store. We don't know where the inches are. We don't know what drink she likes. Is she even single? We don't know. I mean, I think she has friends with business with Goldar, and I mean that's a great choice. Goldar's pretty fuckable in terms of like the monsters that she hangs out with.
Moves really fast too.
So I don't know. We don't know what she's about.
Bypass certain cycles.
Yeah, ooh la la, is as big guts, space guts. Can I get some law wine? Let you.
And his fighting rate
But I'm a Krispy Kreme crackhead. Gotta stay with that place. I'm gonna keep slimming down. But yeah, the freshest thing is what really turns it over. But despite how much I like donuts, I also don't like going out specifically to eat donuts. It's weird. It's
like
very
a real
weird. All right, so this must be what's his name speed run.
That's such a
Captain
cool
Gordon speed run.
cinematic. Blow out the drop from the bottom floor. Oh, it had to.
That was
then
a
go
week. Now it's gone in a day.
Jump over this to save some time.
I try to be good to myself, honestly. I try to be very good to myself and my health generally. So I would feel a lot of guilt for eating a bunch of donuts in a day, but also it would shut my ass down for a day. So I'm like, I can't. Well, I could do it. That's the way. I could do it, but I feel like shit for the rest of the day. I probably feel like shit tomorrow. I'd feel guilty 2 days from there. It'd be a week of guilt instead of like saying, oh boy, I get to have a donut every day. I'm looking forward to it as a good way of spreading out the joy. I was having one really good day, and then I spend the rest of those 6 days going like, oh, I should have eaten that many donuts in one go. But that said, I have no hate against, Krispy Kreme likers or otherwise. I know exactly what I like in donuts, and that's fine and good and all that sort of stuff. But
it's actually kind of difficult to use bomb because this is a regular,
it's just not my thing. It's just
nuclear
generally not my
explosion.
thing. But now I'm in the heart of it. I'm in the heart of Krispy Kreme donuts, and I'm surrounded by it. And it's really hard to find good, unique donut places. In any case, out here at
I'm
least,
just gonna do the ultra.
Colorado had a bunch of good donut places. It had a lot of donut places compared to anywhere else I visited, though. That said, like, the per capita of donuts out there is bonkers.
But the thing is, these enemies will only spawn.
So I was messing around
once
with
the
8%,
spread is completely-
which includes in-game mods.
there's a
Okay, and I
few
finally got sub 39 with no mods. It takes me one whole last hour. Ugh.
The sprite will despawn because they're
Are you planning to do mods or no mods for the GDQ run if you were to get in?
not reliable at all, though.
Because I don't know anything about the game in terms of mods and stuff like that, so I don't know
Maybe
how
you can make it
much that
happen a
affects
couple of
everything or
times
what you're going to be doing or what you're exactly showcasing and stuff like that.
That's not something I count on.
I have decided I'm not going to submit anything this time around, and I probably am not going to try to go for hosting either.
Trust those guys.
I don't know. Just something. My brain just doesn't want to do it right now. Maybe my opinion will change if I do something else, like I don't know, like maybe host or commentate another event. But I'm like,
We
I
have
don't
to
know.
prevent them from happening at all.
Not feeling like it.
That's pretty annoying.
Get myself to try out donuts. If I'm gonna have a diabetes cheat day, I could think of much better to the sugar and lard. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try, right? It doesn't hurt to try. That's kind of how I feel. Like, yeah, it doesn't hurt to try. Do a nice glazed donut, have that, and say, would I like it if this had some different ingredient inside of it? Or do I hate the entire idea of here's bread and here's bread and sugar and lard all together. Do I like that or not? I think enough countries do the general, you know, flour and lard as a dessert that I think you'll like it. I think you'll like the basis of it. It's just how well is it done and stuff like that.
These guys have 3 HP.
Make the runner more miserable. Yeah, there we go. 5-player, no mod. So looking at our PB just in case everything goes wrong. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Since Card is so tall, his bullets actually go under. Yeah. His bullets actually.
Yeah, there you go. There's a donation to sentence. Like, make the runner even more miserable.
So he has to crouch.
Make the runners do the entire Power Rangers power-up transformation every single time. Every single time they enter a stage.
The gun at the title screen has his name engraved on.
True, you have a strong beignet culture, which I mean, I think beignets fall into that line enough, actually. If that said, I wouldn't even say, oh, we'll go try out donuts. Like, beignets, same idea, slightly bigger, slightly different ingredients. Home of the RA Morph. Yeah, but you have to do it on the couch. It doesn't matter.
I'll get some health here.
This is you performing for the audience. The entire thing. You gotta pull it off your belt and like Triceratops Rex. And then you gotta like do like 7 poses before you pick up your controller again and continue the game.
That's his bomb. No help.
But yeah, that's it, Petty. If beignets were widely available,
not a bad deal.
I would probably get beignets much more often than donuts.
Not terrible,
legitimately, I think beignets are better. I think they make me happier in terms of being both smaller. Okay, so I guess it's not the cart speed run. I guess it's just. I'm not sure what this is actually. Let me look at the list again here. Once you see the tutorial, discussion of the difference with the original game, brief discussion of personal speedrun history on the online run, any percent speedrun attempt.
You can shoot those cameras out.
Maybe L-Rock's playing.
Enemy spawned.
I might have misheard or not heard properly, but maybe L-Rock's the one playing right now.
I don't think these enemies have no self-preservation. I take out that guy before.
No, there we go. So yeah. So you know, just like get a nice little extra $1,000 in there, and you have to do a full morph sequence, and the rest of them have to just wait for you. better get it under an hour as well. I hope they don't die in the meantime.
Still gotta get the Also notice that their sprites are different because they have
stuff's
different
getting covered here.
Even though the weapons are the same, they're actually different by ones.
Sorry, I just saw somebody in the other chat just saying Sim Tower got a lot more violent than I remember.
It's explained in the Saturn manual.
God, too bad I'm dog shit at sim games. I am so bad at sim games. I do not know what makes me so freaking bad at them.
Described in the character select screen have weird.
I mean, I guess it's probably the planning aspect. Hey, you got to plan an entire building. You gotta figure out what you're doing here. You gotta put everything together, and then you gotta make money off of it. And you can't charge too much, but you can't charge too little. And you gotta build the right amount. And I always get to a point in Sim Tower. I like Sim Tower. I like the aesthetic of Sim Tower. I like the music of Sim Tower. It's great. I'm just bad at Sim Tower. I just do not get it.
Paying attention to it.
For whatever reason, I do not get Sim Tower. I just get to a certain point. I'm like, okay, I don't know what I need to do next. I literally cannot figure out what I need to do next. The building is starting to lose money. What do I do? What do I do?
Not sure why that is.
I don't think I can make it any bigger because I can't afford shit now. I'm broke. Also, I don't remember. Maybe that's the end of the game right there. You know, it's just like, oh well, you can't build anymore. You're going broke. Your tower's getting old.
Aren't actually in the game.
People just aren't interested in your building no longer. You can't attract any people. The rooms are getting old.
Waste some shots, so I don't get them all.
This is the end state of the capitalism. You can't keep a good thing going on forever.
Fire opened up a point item if you wanted, but I don't play this game for score.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense that he actually be playing as Cart. Now I'm thinking about it because it's like, well, you've already played as Edie, you play as Cart, you play as Jad. Cart would be the only one left, honestly, so you just go for that there.
I only thought of this just now. What do I do as card here?
Yeah, okay. I mean, I know what you do in the speedrun as cart, which is also
Guess I'll just make the most of
only a theory. I don't know how to actually do the setup
I don't
for
remember what
cart.
it is the any percent speed run does. It's
But
all the fastest run.
it's kind of weird what you have to do with cart in terms of the speedrun
because that run kind of just
setup that the
came out of
current world
nowhere.
record has, where it
we thought
somehow
the efficiencies were too much that we
brings
just have as
up,
fast as
it gets the missiles, and it aims it at the red jetpacks
Let's
and
say
hits
he was
them up
so
into the
hard that
upright
not only
corner,
did not-
basically.
but he
And
actually
so
did
basically,
not-
they shoot up at the upright, up
And I
top
think that's
corner,
more
up left
my
corner,
fault because I
or up
was
right corner.
kind of
I think they use up
outspoken
left
about
corner.
cart being
Where the rocket then
being,
explodes against the
overworking.
wall, but it hits the enemies on first frame available because they have nowhere else to go. So they're like just trapped up in the top right, top left
hitbox is
corner.
taller, his bomb isn't interesting.
It's very, very
He's
weird and
fast,
hard to
fast
explain.
doesn't, speed isn't actually
So I am like,
all that important.
I don't know. I know how to do it in theory. I don't know how to actually do it in execution. But it blew my mind when I saw it for the first time. I'm like, oh my god, that's really smart. And it's probably overall faster, but I don't feel like learning something new. My ass really said, I don't feel like learning something new. I think my tactic on a good day is faster, but that's the problem. My tactic on a good day is faster. Cart's tactic on any day is going to be overall better, though, and more consistent.
Okay.
My ass, though, I looked at it, I'm like, that's amazing. I ain't learned how to do that shit.
Betrayed me twice.
I'm going to continue to master what I'm doing, and this is why I only get to mid-level at fighting
does
games.
kinda make sense.
Because I don't spend the time to actually say, oh, yeah, that's a new thing I can learn. I can get better by doing this thing. Or I can just continue doing the same shit I've always been doing. Thereby pushing me behind the curve because I won't keep up with the times.
Maybe one of those guys upstairs will bring
It's the children who are wrong energy.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know why I'm
Your
like that.
soundtrack is
Well,
very
lazy.
good.
Lazy's the answer, but
But on the VCO Cinema Mix soundtrack, this song is a lot longer. They could have put it in the game, and I guess it wasn't. I guess the complete version of the song wasn't finished. See, that's what you're supposed to do, not miss that.
I guess that's true. That does make sense. Why?
Yes.
Because yeah, the loop that they use for this song is very, very short, repetitive. And I mean, it's not a big area of the game per se, but it's like it's very short and repetitive. Like it's one of the only songs in the game that I know how it entirely sounds just on speedrun. But I'm always taken aback
You did a 1-2 punch.
whenever I watch someone who's not speedrunning a game play the game, because I end up hearing a lot more of the songs than I normally do. And I'm like, oh, right, the song goes a lot longer than what I hear on the game. And I forgot how good this song is because it has this great breakdown over here or so on and so forth. I keep forgetting. It's very, very funny as a result of that.
I don't know how to destroy that without taking damage as Kurt. I can't do a lot of things as Kurt because I haven't practiced it. I always ran ED. I first discovered this game when it was ported to Taito Legends 2 on the PlayStation 2. I think that was around 2006 when I first played it.
Okay.
It was very different from other run and a gun games because this is not a run and a gun; it's a run or gun.
I mean, that is true. It is a run or gun game. You have to make the decision. You can't do both. A Metal Slug, this is not. Despite action being in the name, you are limited to one action, though. It's not actions, it's
So I
action.
said I wouldn't do anything fancy. I'm actually not confident in making that jump.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just make the jump. Just make the jump. It's fine. Yeah, that's fair. If you're trying to once you see it and you're not confident in it, you might as well just go downstairs and get the extra health. Damn, that dog... I did not know that dog could, like, fall off of that and just eat shit. I mean, the dog didn't die, but... But yeah, there's so many items out here. If you're once you see in the game, it's good to go this bottom route here.
I don't know what those things are.
Just because there's a high chance you'll get some food item or items down there.
Garbage just walking.
So that's
around.
really good to always keep that in mind there. If you're at full health, go through the top. Full health or near full health, just do the top route. If you're at
Face first.
lower health, just go the bottom route. Once again, the game doesn't rush you ever whatsoever. So you can take all the time in the world to, you know, farm for items at the bottom or anything like that. Or farm for items for enemies coming out the door. Just jump in front of the door and just let them run into your jumping hitbox and then keep
No
dying.
guarantee I'll do stage 5 correctly.
Ideally, if everything goes well, they should drop an item, a healing item, eventually along the way. So that would be a nice thing if you're ever trying to once to see
We
the game.
believe. Let's
A
go.
little more. Okay, never mind.
But this run is going shockingly well. Not shockingly well. Well, not shockingly when I say it's not a skill set thing. It's more shockingly that this is not a character that, as far as I know, the opponent plays that often.
Run right over a
He
gap.
doesn't really play cart all that much, so it's just like, wow, this is going very, very well, actually, despite not having that practice. But I guess it's probably because he's probably playing a lot more carefully, right?
The control panel.
It might just be a simple thing of like, I'm comfortable, so I'm playing it a lot slower, and this is kind of the results of that, you know, that training, that practice of knowing the game in and out and knowing where I need to go. It's just applying a different skill set into there. What is it doing if Blue Doors? If I play through food, is it time? I mean, you've said you've one CC'd it already, correct, Petty?
That guy in this elevator.
On a speed run, yeah, you should ignore the doors, in my opinion.
Need this elevator to be up here.
Very wrong. Oh, never mind then. I thought you had, and
I
then you
was
moved
on
on
one
to
of
speed
the
running.
elevators. If it scrolled me off screen, I would have died.
I don't think.
The 5 elevators.
I actually don't know what would happen if you scrolled the elevator up off screen. At the top of that screen there. I think I'd just carry you up and just put the. I don't know what happens there, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. I wonder if I can glitch the game in a very interesting way. Very think about it. So what are the differences between two characters? I never heard the explanation. No, that's fair. That's fair. He didn't really cover it very much either. Even though, you know, it's very quiet and I'm talking over it. I am very happy to talk through the differences between characters. So, Cart here. This is Cart. Blonde hair, blue jeans. Does a cool flip in the air. That's one difference. He does a cool flip in the air. He's basically the speedster of the game. Is the fastest, basically ground speed character. Runs the fastest. I should say the main differences between all the characters is their alleged firing rate, but that almost never matters. But there are differences. Their grenades, their speed, and their health.
I'm going to demonstrate the cycle.
So Cart, kind of the protagonist energy, fastest character, does a cool flip in the air, has a grenade that just explodes, and it's nothing special, probably the worst grenade in the game, honestly. But it will just explode really quickly at a wide area. You'll see it right here, like that.
Throw a bomb into that hole on the way up.
And you know I think he's he's a mid-level shot speed, but once again, the speed of shots almost never matters in this game. You never need to match something so hard that the bullet speed matters. Kind of nothing extra special with him, honestly. He's a little bit taller, so he does shoot a little bit higher than most characters. Honestly, I say if you are interested in playing this game, he's like the most boring pick, honestly. Then there's Edie. That's the lady we're talking about earlier. Her health is the lowest, so she takes significantly less shots. She has weird hitboxes when she jumps, but it can be worked around. It's fine though. Her grenade is probably the best in the game because it is a Molotov cocktail. So it will drop a fire basically, and the fire will stay there for about 5 seconds, which is really, really good. Because anyone who touches that immediately dies or takes multiple hits. If they don't die in one hit, they will die immediately. If they take multiple hits, they'll just take multiple hits, and it's really easy because you'll hit them when they're immediately vulnerable. She's a little bit shorter, so she has very mid-level body shots as well. She is the slowest as well. She's technically the slowest on a speedrun sense, but I think she's medium speed amongst the characters' ground speed. And then the last one is Jad the Taff. He has the most health. He has a proximity grenade, which is can be great, can be bad. It's kind of RNG based. He has a special ability where he can run, and his running animation has a hitbox on it the entire time, so he can run through enemies, which is insanely good and what makes him kind of amongst the fastest characters in the game because he doesn't have to stop. He just gets to run into enemies and kill them.
This is a good time to read donations if you have.
I think it's generally his jump is worse, but
Greetings
whatever.
from
It's not that big
Germany.
of a deal. But yeah, if you can manage basically the proximity of his grenade a little bit, he's kind of like the second easiest character to 1cc the game with. I would say Edie's the first. Her grenade's just way too good. Her grenade's way too good. Oh shit! Yo, look at these real golfers coming in here. I assume that means that Lifted finished the entire list of games. I don't think Lifted finished the entire list of games. That was a long ass list. That said, thank you for bringing Commute Over Mine. Happy to have you all here. You don't see me, but you can hear me. Name's Ryudo. Variety streamer on twitch.tv.com. We're just having a chill Sunday stream. For some days you don't know, I actually speedrun the video game that you see on screen right now. Elevator Action Returns. Over on another channel, which you see on there, Retro Gaming Live TV. One of the other speedrunners of this game, the opponent, is kind of going through a live retrospective of Elevator Action Returns, talking about the previous game, this game, speedrunning it, 1cc'ing it as exhibitions as well. And I wanted to watch it, and I was chilling this Sunday anyway, so I am just basically co-watching it and just talk about Elevator Action Returns, amongst many other things like fried chicken. So we've been having a good one here. We're big bit chilling. What's the last game you finished off with, Lifted? Because I barely got to catch Chain Dive, or got to look at Chain Dive, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it. He got close, but it was too much. Yeah. I saw that list. I'm like, it took about like another 4 hours to get to my game, or 4 or 6 hours to get to my game, and there were still like 18 people left. Like, he ain't making it. He was dying midday. He ain't making it. Turok 3. Oh, okay, because that was Banchez's, right? I think that was Banchez's submission. So yeah, that's pretty good though. That said, that was literally a 12-hour stream, I think. Oh no, I think you were at 16 at that point then, goddamn. Oh yeah, and the Yonic Cloister. The Cloister. But also, what's up, Raya? Good to see ya. Hopefully you're having a good one. But yeah, to answer your question, Alzaref, that's pretty much the general consensus. If you're trying to 1cc the game, do it with Edie or Jad, in my opinion. If you're trying to speedrun the game and try to get the fastest time, do it with Cart or Jad. I don't know what else you would do with the game. If you're just trying to beat the game for fun, do it with whoever. I still think Cart's the most boring. I'm sorry. Cart doesn't really do anything besides have funny read lines. I mean, I guess that's the best part about Cart, I guess. He has pretty good lines. That sucks. Gotcha. But if any luck, Lifter will also be playing this game too, because I put it on his wheel list to badge at some point on retro achievements. But I think it'll go pretty fast. It's not that hard of a game, in my opinion. Like I said, I think this is one of the most 1cc-able games, arcade games of all time. It's very, very doable. It is not too hard. It doesn't actually really rush you ever. Like I kind of mentioned before, it will yell at you to move faster, but it will never kill you as a result of it. The game doesn't get in like easier or harder as like you're playing better or worse or anything like that. The game's very, very shockingly chilled for all things that are going on here. Yeah, don't pass out while eating. Yeah, don't pass out while eating. Enjoy your Chinese food. Have a good one, Lifted. Thank you for swinging by. Greatly appreciate you. And hopefully you all got to enjoy some sick games over at Lifted. I would give a shout out, but I already did that earlier when I was talking about Chain Dive. Chain Dive's a good game. Everyone should play Chain Dive. By the by, I had to leave the room for a bit. No, I actually didn't. I actually went straight into Alzaraz's question, so you're good to go. Oh, I think he's trying to save his state so he can show what happens when you lose at the very end of the game versus if you win at the very end of the game. That's fair. So it's a potentially wrong assumption on my end, but I figure if by stopping doors in the long run, it just costs me more than needing to use another credit here and there. Nah, I think you should use blue doors. Considering that the game doesn't rush you in any way, shape, or form to get to, like, it won't kill you if you don't make it through to a door in time or anything like that. It's a toothless dog, so it will never try to kill you as a result of that. It also means that you get more food items and you get more grenades. The more important part is, I mean, yes, you get more food items, that's great and all, but you get more grenades. You want Edie grenades. If you would go the entire game just using grenades at any trouble part you have, the game gets even easier as a result of that. it will probably be good to know where you can get your grenades at and where you can get your food at. And since you can't get any extra lives for this game, you can't get any extra credits for score or anything like that,
Yeah, that's the
you
thing
kind of have to survive on that food, honestly.
Let's look at the bad ending.
So that's just kind of my thought process of like, no, you just go for it. You just go for it, honestly. Yeah, you should just go through the doors and do your thing.
It's actually been a really long time since I last saw the bad ending. I normally beat this game. And you can't.
I mean, obviously for the speed run, you don't go for the blue doors. I mean, I haven't found a singular blue door. Well, I haven't found many blue doors in this game that's like, I want to do a blue door. Oh, you see that missile go away, like, oops. Might be.
We won't ask you again.
Your mission is over. Get the
Great work.
fuck out of my
We
office.
can still enter your name. You tried.
Nailed it.
Yeah, what sucks about this game is there's no happy ending for this game.
Still
There
get
is
some-
no happy ending whatsoever. Mushroom King.
Big score bonus for the game, so the comments don't indicate whether you failed or not.
And
That's really weird.
that's how Alzaraf went to hell.
So, one more thing I want to show off, and this is something I only learned about yesterday when I was doing
Oh,
research for
that's
this
funny.
game. So
fucked
the
up, but
USA
it's funny.
version of Elevator Action Returns is called Elevator Action 2, but I want to show something weird in the intro for it.
Oh,
First,
do tell.
most of it's the same. Here's also a screen indicating this is for no.
Also, I know this is very quiet for people who did come in. It's very quiet on my end too. I am capped out on every volume that I potentially have. Actually, I might be able to boost on y'all's, and I just trying to realize that with a
I
filter,
didn't know about conversion kits back then.
I
This is the
might be
same.
able to boost it a little bit. Oh no, that'll mess things up, won't it? Expander maybe.
Always wonder
Gain?
what they're saying.
Let's try it here. Okay, let's see if
SD
I can
card
gain
beyond
it.
There. So there wasn't, like,
Let me know if it
a
gets too loud or it sounds like shit.
palette shifting animation on the gun here,
Oop.
or the word returns going in. But on the TCRF, at some point, I think last year, they posted unused newspaper BG that appears only in the USA version. Let's look at it.
All right, that should be louder for you all at
Fast
least.
forward
I can't turn it up for me, unfortunately. But that should be louder for
So,
you all.
the hallway shows.
And it should duck under my
hallways in the
voice
back. We
still.
only ever see it. We only ever see half the hallways. Doors only exist on one side. Isn't that weird?
Huh.
This looks really different. There's a newspaper here.
Just
a
a
little bit
smidge.
of-
Oh, wow.
Just a smidge.
Yeah. Huh.
Here's a newspaper. Team X is terrorists' enemy. Terrorist crashes in Chesney.
And then
So the TCRF.
just some guy
speculates
there.
this
Also
is a page
baseball.
From USA Today, because you can see on the top left, number 2 in the USU. Something about baseball too. We don't know who that guy is on the corner there. It might be a Taito person.
Huh.
But this is not in the Japan version or the world version. And also probably is that USA version was made first if it has this and not in the others.
Wow. Huh.
Really
That's actually
curious.
cool. I did not know that.
Okay.
Oh, that
so
rules. I love learning
that's
this
all for
shit.
Elevator Action 2
Turok
as
3
far as
is the
story
best game ever
goes.
made after Turok 2
Really,
and
really
1.
appreciate you showcasing that.
Yeah,
So you're saying is it's got
Really
that
some last
DKC
minute
energy,
research on
honestly.
that.
It's got
I've
that
never
big
heard of that
DKC
before.
energy.
So
Where it's just
I
like,
mentioned the
oh yeah, yeah,
speedrun, and
DKC
I
3 is the
speedrun
best game
the
ever after
DKC
2
20
and
episodes
1.
history For this game is that
You know, I've
when
actually
I
never played a
first
Turok
learned
game,
about it in Title
honestly.
Legends 2.
So I don't know
I
how
was
good
for all
Turok
those
is.
years, and
That
then
it
Manifest
cocks and comes
2015,
sucks.
I saw a real cabinet of it, and I thought now would be a good
You
time to learn
wildin'
it
out
if you want
here.
to see it, and also probably speedrun it.
For people who don't
and,
know Sanchez, he's just
I didn't
like
get a
this, don't
1cc on that
worry.
cabinet, but I started playing the Saturn version.
He's just
and
like
eventually
this.
got
How you
good
doing,
enough to submit
Sanchez?
to SGDQ. I made my debut that
Hope you're
year.
having a good one. Also, Hoshino Suzy,
And,
good to
good
see you
run.
as well.
Ever since then. I mean, there have been speedruns on here before that point.
Happy Sunday to all y'all. Hopefully the day is treating you
Most
good.
of the arcade game running in MAME. But yeah, some of them is from 2019. And if you look at the history, you'll see
Yeah,
one
just
from a lot
some good
earlier.
baseball, but baseball
And,
always comes first before
Ryudo
the
posted
the
a,
terrorist attacks that are going on.
comparing the past and
Whatever.
present
Can the
video.
terrorists
So
score a
it's like
home
personal
run
history and also touching
in the
on
7th
other
inning of a baseball game? I don't think
Hold
so.
on now, can you hear it?
Not that important.
Listening.
Oh, you just
There we
woke
go.
up. Hey, good morning.
Can you hear the audio?
Wait, can we do
We'll
Scooby's
need
Game
to,
Man on Earth? On
Do
thought
a
from
quick.
So what happens when we remove your mask?
Blowjob, brother.
I'm on the
Well,
16
well,
line,
well.
yeah, no.
Hey everyone.
I'm
Hang on a second.
This
Hang on a
video is a
second.
compare and
Hang on.
contrast
Hang on.
differences between
Hang
Yeah,
on.
that got a lot louder. Hold on a sec here.
Okay.
Okay,
Fine.
there was definitely some audio in there that was not okay. Was that supposed to be there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That was a bit. Hang on.
Okay.
Reload the launcher. I don't know if that was on. I don't think that was on my end. I had to nuke everything, but give me 1 second. I'm gonna reload the launcher. Appreciate your all's patience. I don't know where it came from, but.
Okay, so
Hang on.
I wonder if he's talking about my intro. I wonder if he's like, that audio's not supposed to be there. Oh no, not the Pro Job Brother video. No. Everyone's gonna know my kinks. The Blowjob Brothers. It's like, no, that's the intro of the video.
Sorry about the quick disruption, everybody. I had to. Okay. So that's from. I see.
Buddy under the rubber mask.
Let
Take
me-
off the mask. There's another mask under another bunny
I
under
really
there.
needed to take the time to make sure this got recropped anyway, so this is
I
probably
posted a
okay.
link in here if you want to watch it.
It's just
Okay.
very Sting
I was
esque.
gonna watch the entire thing, but
Oh.
there's going to be issues with it.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and just run it. I'll let me yeah, it's got some. OBS is behaving strangely. Bear with me. Okay. All right.
wow,
So we've
dude.
got Ryoto's logo up now, just as you had. So go ahead and run it. Appreciate you posting the link all the same.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm surprisingly kind of awake today. I don't know why.
Actually, well-
My ass should not be awake. I feel like I should be a lot more tired from this past week. But no, I think it's because now that the product's being released, I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm actually wanting to be awake and
This
not have to
video
think about
also
work.
describes all of the tech I tried to show off in a lot more detail. I was trying to do it live, and it's kind of hard to do.
Hey, there's Ryuto. I know that guy. I can't remember if it actually had 69 views or if I just edited that in. I don't remember that. Yeah, Nero's
Appreciate
zing for
your
no dang
patience.
reason. I don't know why, but I'm zooming
That's
today.
some
I have that
weirdness with the
zoomer
video,
energy.
actually. 'Cause,
I think it has 69 views, and I
I'm
just got
trying to
very
show off
lucky
a
though.
copy I have of it, but I also had to reinstall VLC.
Hmm. Yeah, I've been needing.
He's
been needing to
my
update
cool guy
mine.
Ryuto. Hey, he's pretty cool.
Okay. Okay, I'll
Do
show,
not fight that guy in the streets of
I'll
France.
restart it now in a few seconds.
There we see a leaderboard.
Yeah, that's me.
Ta-da! So Virginia fried corn ops today. Broadcast from Kentucky, but all the same. That one needs to be a bit louder.
Because there's no
There we go.
guides, posts.
Alright,
Like, I'm not moving the volume until I hear something, just in case.
Or attempting entirely.
I know those names.
So, yes, this is very me focused. With that said, let's jump into the video. The differences between my first elevator action return speed run
turn it
world
a little
record
bit
and my
here.
most recent world record.
This is gonna be a very hard balance, honestly.
Before the game even begins, we have our first optimization. Playing on the player 2 side instead of player 1. As you can see here, player 2 starts off slightly further to the right.
I do love detailed tech like this.
For the most part, this doesn't matter.
All right, when you
because
hear the
elevator
video
cycles
going,
fit
how
into
how
the head.
rough does
It
that
just
sound
makes
compared
some
to
cycles
their
easier.
voices?
Where this does affect the run is on stage 3 and stage 1, which is exactly where our run begins. Hee hee. At the very start of stage 1, instead of running onto the elevator, this is optimized by being player 2 and walking onto the elevator instead. Later in the stage, this changes the elevator cycle so you don't have to wait.
Seems fine? Okay, perfect. Turn up a smidge here, because I know when I talk, it'll duck a bit, but we should be good with that.
After that part, and when the building explodes, The new route goes down 2 floors on this elevator instead of 1 and jumps through the gap. Similar to the first trick, this changes an elevator cycle at the end of the level where the last elevator is going down with the player instead of the opposite direction. On the left side, the old run catches the elevator.
You should give this game a casual play. 100%. This game is still very good and holds up an insane amount.
Faster,
you know,
that does it for stage 1.
You know, 30 years later now, whatever amount of time that is, like 30 years later, it still looks fantastic. It still plays fantastic.
Stage
just play it. Yeah, like even if like a first playthrough is like half an hour.
Where the setup is a bit different. The old run moves to the left and looks to pot shot anyone who can be hit from there. The new run places Jad in the middle to intentionally focus on hitting enemies who jump up from the ground. If you shoot them out of midair, they die in 1 hit. If you let them land, they take 3 or 4 hits to kill instead. The barrels to the left are preserved for a bit. This helps focus on one side of enemies so you can focus on shooting them out of midair on the other side. Also, by being in the middle, it evens out the amount of time for grounded enemies to walk close enough to spawn. In the old run, grounded enemies from the right have to walk all the way across the screen before jumping due to the positioning.
Yeah, it's a very pick up and playable game. It just
the old run dashes.
It's just good. I don't know. I love this game. I'm being biased for sure, but
every enemy on screen.
I don't know. I think it's just legitimately a very good game that held to the test of time.
Positioning though. By lining up the guns flared across a specific background line, the enemies behind Jad will just leave. This allows you to save all.
Hey, wait a second! Wait a second! Before I said that, I discovered this trick in the plane too. Like, wait a second. That's one of the first things I did. Might explain it or learn about it on some time though. Finally,
which takes about 5 shots on the red jetpack. The remainder of the level is effectively the same, thereby completing stage 2.
But yeah, I don't know what else Taito made that year in 1994, but I know it's still like their shining times as well. They were still very much like strong in the arcade scene. But I don't know what else came out in or around 1994. I also need to play a lot more old arcade games.
Stage where player 2 matters. If you play as fast as possible, player 2 is actually too fast for the elevator cycles and will cause you to miss an elevator.
Yeah, glucose, it wasn't the hotness yet.
Player 1 doesn't have this problem. If you play very cleanly, you make the cycle every time. But playing near perfectly, on the other hand, takes a lot of practice. This is a fixable problem as player 2. You need to slow down just enough to make sure you can make this elevator we have to jump for here. You can see both players are basically in sync as there's just enough time to barely jump for it. If you're too fast, it'll leave before you can reach it, and it forces you to wait for all 3 elevators here to be in the right position. Anywhere from a 9
while we're watching Ryu's show.
The stage is very similar.
This is the dream that Joe had. This is the vision that Joe had. How do I get more Ryudo in a singular day? Oh shit, I found the way!
Top floor. The new run.
This is it! I knew it! Ryudo, oh Ryudo, oh Ryudo! This is perfect!
For the elevator that we talk about next. We hold this elevator down until the elevators to the upper left of the screen move upward.
This sets up the inner service. Oh, got to give it the rhythm game sent out for once. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so nice. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
The old run unintentionally falls.
I didn't know Waka was actually sunsetted, honestly. That's news to me.
The new run holds down.
I just assumed.
Life is just funny sometimes.
Cisco. Yo, what up, Cisco? How you doing? Don't worry, you're still tripping. Don't worry about that. That's still happening. But how's that Sunday treating you? Hope you're having a good one.
Right, immediately, I jump on the robots.
It's just connected to a private server. Oh, pirate server. Oh, that might be why.
And then I shoot the barrels just before the enemies descend.
That makes sense. I guess that's why I didn't realize it. Because like, oh, they're still playing. It still seems to be working. I don't know what to see a problem with it. People hitting the funny machine.
Jetpacks where possible.
You sound really Irish. I wish I could play like that, but no, my black ass being discovered out here, and they're like, you ain't Irish at all. You don't like Irish beer. I'm like, You don't like Irish whiskey.
In the new run,
Which is-
I go up to the
I
second
actually
floor
like
and
Irish
set up a
whiskey.
couple of bombs. These will explode the
I
top
heard,
level
I heard you like
barrels
Ryudo, so we put more
as the
Ryudo
bombs
in your
take some
Ryudo
time
while you
to
watch
explode.
with Ryudo.
This is needed because I'll be positioning
This is
myself on
the
floor compared
double
to
the
top
double Dobly or whatever sound 5.1,
still a
but there's
working
Ryudo
theory.
instead
It feels
at like
there's
different
a floor here
angles
that
of
keeps
the
image
theater
more
talking to
constant
you
at
all
the
at
bottom,
once.
Since they make like
It's the RMSR.
Once the barrels explode, I also destroy the light box to the right. Another working theory is that the enemies may despawn faster after they die due to the
I feel like I'm in Ireland.
for the bonus points while the lights are out. All theories, but so far
You have to give me the Ireland hello, where you buy me a beer at the pub.
Jetpacks are in. I intentionally space out my shots.
Are you able to do that? Are you able to be kind to your Irish brother, Irish Ryudo?
This is more of a play by feel thing.
I can still play it without the
Eventually,
card
they go
functionality.
Down, we go up, and stage 3 is history.
Okay, no, let's just gone. Makes sense. He's a national players lost interest because he won't find a password anymore. Just he's Pirate 7. Yeah, because they don't want to be discovered like that. He's like, oh, we're not allowed to. You're not allowed to play this game anymore. Oh shit.
Knowing that I screwed up a trick for the first time in months. After seeing how it's supposed to be done, we make it through most of the stage before we get to our one.
Well, look, you're in the house of Irish Ryudo right now. And I don't have a beer purchase in my hand in my cool pub that I'm currently streaming from right now.
In the new run,
And you ain't hooking me up. You're not respecting my elders, my culture.
though it's still ultimately.
How dare you?
The rest of the stage is exactly the same, and we finish stage 4.
I will never forgive you. Yeah, I sure hope it does. Yo, what up, Empress? How you doing?
Time intensive. After the first drop,
The big Craig money.
elevator on the right, which slows things down because it puts another elevator in your way.
That's right. I always be saying that. I always be saying that.
Elevator on the left, circumventing that problem entirely. This makes a world of difference in this stage, helping to set up for the upcoming 5 elevator room. In my old run, we take the elevator down as normal and, again, take an accidental death. In the new run, it's important to make sure you land on the elevator when it's coming up. You can land and run off of it when it's about halfway to avoid dying. More importantly, it moves the screen in a specific way that's needed to cheat the next section.
But happy Sunday to you,
Next,
Empress.
you take
Hopefully
a
you're
hit.
having a good one. What are you up to
Provides
today?
The invincibility to
You big
drop down
chillin'?
the floor and prevents the screen from scrolling.
Ah,
This
there
is
we
of
go.
the
Cisco went live
upcoming
now. I'm like,
5
Cisco only pops
elevators
by when he's about to go
bottom of the
live.
screen
So there
for
he
the
goes.
new run.
I see it.
Coming back to the old run, to make sure the 5 elevators come back in a decent amount of time, I wait a floor above it to create a fake bottom floor for the elevators.
Just relaxing?
below.
Hell yeah.
This
That's me.
ensures
That's
they
me as
can
well.
reach the
I'm like,
top
I'm big chilling
faster
today.
So we can cross the gap. We run across, into the door, and quickly run out with the invincibility to drop down to the elevators and run across to the right side where the next red door will be after we take the elevator down. After that door, I take the elevator back up to get to the furthest left elevator so I can continue from there. In the new run, the elevators haven't moved because of the earlier setup making the elevators think they can't move because they believe they're at the bottom of the screen. I run over to the last elevator, take it back up, visit the door, then start taking the elevator down. I go until I'm on the same floor as the red door and take a death. This death warps me directly to the door. After exiting the door, I drop down and meet the left elevator at the ground floor so I can continue from there. The next segment is the same until the approach to the last door in the stage.
So I'm like looking at my editing now, like I was kind of cooking with this editing. I'm kind of proud of myself. So I was taking a moment to look through that. I'm like, you know what? This was a pain in the ass to put together, but holy shit.
Instead,
I did
the
not
invincibility from the
give
death
myself
allows
enough
a drop
appreciation
to
for
the
how much
elevator
work I
that's
put into this damn
available now.
stage, trying to knock down
Right
every
from the
single
new
difference
run, a
between the
mistake is made
two
with a currently
runs.
known setup to wait for the bottom right elevator.
I did
to
not
take
give myself
yourself
enough
into
credit.
the
I put a
bottom
lot of
floor,
work into this, and
similar
I'm just
to
looking at it
earlier.
again like months later, and I was
Supposed to
like,
wait on the top
this looks
floor for
really
that
good.
elevator to go down again.
It sure sucks like another week later I beat this
makes it so
run,
that the
and I'm like,
elevator will
fuck
come
me,
up
dude.
right as you approach it. Instead, it goes down further.
Oh shit, happy Women History Month.
take a death here.
all ladies out there, I hope that you're enjoying the Happy Women's History
to
Month,
continue the stage.
because we
I
respect
take
women
the
around
elevator
here.
Down, then
Hell
jump
yeah.
start it back up to scroll the screen. This is a specific setup for the rest of the stage to make each floor's elevators think it's on the bottom floor yet again, preventing it from moving for longer and to avoid waiting.
Yeah, I'm watching this so in depthly. I'm just like,
Jump started.
wow.
Because the screen isn't preventing the next elevator from
really-
moving, this means waiting on nearly every floor.
I really put a
for
lot
the
of effort into this. I'm
elevator
glad
action
it
returns.
looks good. And I gave enough room for my dumb
The
joke.
stage finishes
Said
without
the
much of a
thing.
hitch otherwise, and this is the last of stage 5.
I said Empress's joke, but months earlier.
Stage 6, the final stage of the game. The first difference is which elevator to take in the long elevator shaft. The new run takes the rightmost elevator closest to where you exit, and the old run takes the leftmost elevator. Originally, I thought that you might as well take the leftmost elevator at the top while it's clear of any sort of enemies or hazards, but instead, by taking the rightmost elevator, you negate a point of RNG that can slow you down.
If a video game video doesn't have a dumb joke on it, you even do it right? Yeah, that's true. You're right. I need to have a lot of dumb memes and jokes and references
On here to take the
that
elevator down.
people will groan at and be like, oh god, this fucking guy. I learned a lot, but also I wish to leave as soon as possible.
For the new run, the elevator cycle can still be ruined by an enemy spawn, but that problem is completely prevented by dropping those proximity bombs that was mentioned earlier in case an enemy does spawn. In another twist,
Okay, only the two of us thought of it before. Yeah, we were sharing the brain cell at that point. We shared the brain cell. We got the information out there. We're big chilling with it, and everyone was like, "Wow, Empress and Ryuta are really smart." I mean, that's why you were doing the whole college thing, right? Yeah, we both went to college. It's a college level joke at this
jump
point.
start here lets the elevator return more quickly as we enter the final boss area. While there were mistakes made on the new run, the old and new pathing is basically the same leading up to the final boss himself, with us armed with a new setup. Throughout the stage, the new run conserves more rocket launcher ammo. As we get to the end, we'll see a couple rockets shoot up towards the top of the screen. These two rockets hit the boss below his platform, allowing for a couple hits on the way up. And y'all, rockets are very cool. They have an active hitbox that lasts for a very long time, and they also have the property to delete any bullets that it passes by. So we walk onto the platform and time our shots with the red suits to delete his bullets. Then the rocket hits the wall behind him, which we need to destroy anyway, and the explosion lasts long enough to hit him on the first frame possible. Once the wall breaks, I fire a few more to make sure I don't miss the timing to hit him once again, and then once he's done, it only takes one rocket and a single gunshot to blow up the panel behind him. Once we reach the top in the old run, we use the bombs to do a similar but very different setup. By throwing the bombs at the wall behind the red suit, the bombs will explode automatically. Just like the rockets, this does damage to the wall and the boss at the same time. And by standing in the boss's personal space, he has trouble hitting the player back. So we time the bombs for when he's vulnerable, and then afterwards, we use the gun to destroy the panel. This fires off the rocket, and closes out the elevator action return speedrun.
Sorry, I'm having a moment here. Like, I'm actually like a little bit in tears. I don't know. This is making me emotional to see this.
And 18 milliseconds.
Like, in a lot of ways, it's like I'm seeing the hard work kind of put out there, and I think stepping away from it for a bit really puts it into a completely different light. I've worked really hard on these runs. I've put the video together. I have all the information in my head.
And it doesn't stop
I don't
there.
know. It's just
For me or the other runners. The opponent
just
is working
wow,
on a
I
full
guess. It's just
speedrun
wow.
video guide
I'm having a
for all
wow
three
moment, I guess.
characters, and is looking to further optimize the character Eddie in the process. And Captain Gordon is the first to get a sub 13 in all of the elevator action return speedruns, adding a bunch of new techniques and routings for their character Cart. A new runner, Seppo Kalevi 7, has pushed their time down to get
Yeah, it's not like I guess I've never been proud of myself, but I think just being in the mess of everything so consistently, or working hard, sometimes it's hard to step back and realize that I've done a lot of stuff.
Age of 30 years.
I guess it's the best way to put that, you know?
Especially if it's re-released on Steam in
Like
2020.
2004.
The first time I played it, there's no better time than the present to appreciate this game. I hope you enjoy.
But I think just
Maybe
seeing
take
all
the
of it
time
in
to give
front
this
of
game a
me
try on
and
whatever
being presented by
platform.
somebody else effectively
But if you're
really
aiming to speedrun it, you might
puts
not
a
wanna get on that
lot
speed
of
version I just
just
missed.
like it condenses it. It condenses it
That
all
was,
into one fine
history of
moment.
speedrun video, kind of a personal one, but it explains the tech better.
It
than
just
I
puts
was
it all
able
into
to,
like a condensed
because it
moment
wasn't
where it's
done
like
live.
I'm seeing it all very quickly
It
back
also
to back
didn't
to
mention
back, and
that
it's just
the
like
S Tribute version
wow.
has some weird audio emulation problems that I don't know how to explain. But
That is bizarre.
it's also ported to the Taito Egret 2 Mini, but I don't have any personal experience with that because I've never seen one in person. But it should
messed over
be
on accident. There
it
we
should
go,
be a
back.
fine version of the arcade game.
But yeah, I
in
mean, I
summary,
guess the
though, you
best to
can play
say
it
is
on
like,
the
holy
Taito
crap, that
Egret
is
2 Mini if
Elevator
you're lucky
Action
enough to have
returns
one.
as an entirety from you
Yeah,
know
and the Saturn
where it
version
originated
has
as
to be-
Elevator Action.
If you want to get the
May
version
Elevator
on
Action returns
Steam,
afterwards.
make
The
sure
game
you
is still
turn
gorgeous.
VSync
It's still be
off, or
played
you'll get
through.
input lag.
Casually, speed
don't put it
run,
on
one
any
CC or
platform where you
otherwise.
can't
I
do
think it's
that,
accessible
so
from
Switch
all different
version is
levels.
No good. I don't know about PS4. or
But I think just
PS5.
in general, more people should just play the game, go through it, and just say,
I've
you know
never
what, that
seen
was a
PS5 in
prominently
person.
good experience that I
Still not at
enjoyed.
least. But that's,
I'm happy I got to see it. If I
everything
could
needed
play
to
it,
say. So
the
thank
music's
you for
great,
hosting
and you
me
can move on with your
on
life or
the
play one
Kentucky
CC,
Fried
play
Corn
speed
Hot
run.
Dog.
It's a really good game.
Opponent, thank you so much for all the content. That was great. That I think the showing off the tutorial in particular was A+. Good stuff, and of course great gameplay. We got to see a different run, one with each character, 100%, one CC attempt.
But yeah, as you see on the screen right there as well, yourself,
thought that
it's
was
just like you can see it from
great way
Retro
to
Gaming
showcase
Live
the game. Good
TV,
stuff.
run by L
All right,
Rock617.
and I believe, remind me, opponent, will you be? Unfortunately, I don't have the schedule memorized. Will you be featured this upcoming month during Retrothon?
Yes, I'm running Ghost Squad for the Nintendo Wii. Let me get the exact date on this. Yeah, I
Looks to
don't- I
be
didn't have
Yeah,
looks to
Retrothon
be
as
Sunday the
well
20th,
next month
which
as
will be the
well
second
for
big
the
day.
opponent who's going to be
Good
playing
stuff.
on there for Ghost
that
Squadron.
sounds right.
Good stuff.
I
It'll
think
be
one more
at
game as well.
3:35
A lot of people are
Eastern
being in the
that
Retrothon. I was
day.
supposed to sign up for
So
it.
again,
I might have forgotten. I might have forgotten I was
was
supposed to do that.
Future. I'll be back in a couple
I need
weeks
to play in more like
library and again,
it's
opponents,
gaming
once again,
events,
so
but I also need more
maybe we're gonna have
gaming
you on again in the future, but,
skills and
so, thank
tricks.
you again.
I'm only good at a very subset of things, and most of them cannot be shown off in a show-esque production. I can play Elevator Action all day, sure.
All right, everyone, that was
But
a
I need
great
like at least like
episode.
2 more games to be
Really,
like, I can
happy with
shop
everyone
these
who
around.
was
I'm
able
good
to
at
come on
these
and show
things,
that
or I
off
know a
for
lot
us.
about this game.
That is going to do it for
And it can't be
our
Super
Only
Punch-Out
content
because
for the
Super
day, so
Punch-Out
we're
is
gonna
well
go
too
ahead
well
and
known.
have this Here. Bear with me just one moment while I find someone for us to host. Once again, this has been the 10th episode.
Many
of
things, but they
this
can't be shown off in
6-month
public.
running series now, and I'm very glad you all like to see the arcade content. It
Toro
really-
was the one who's
come
doing the
back and just
oyster.
Make sure you're all just getting the most of what we can provide. So
That's all.
thank you again
that's
so
my
much,
that's my
everyone.
third secret ability. I can do the oyster voice.
Cue up the soundtrack.
And I get
there.
out of our
Of course
office.
we would. The
Get out of our
soundtrack's
digital
good.
office. Shut the fuck up. We don't like you anymore. I still have Cloister open. Cloister. All right, let me close the file here. Oh, wait, put your all's window up there. Where'mst? There we go. All right, that's really loud. I'm sorry. I forgot that was really loud. We're back. We're good. Let me do an overlay really quickly here. Oh, no, there we are. We already have Neo Earth Masters on screen again. Here we are. Here it is. Thank you all. Well, that's it. Thank you all for hanging out. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for letting me nerd out for a day of just, you know, watching Elevator Action Returns stuff. It's been a while since I've had a Sunday chill day, you know, chill and watch day, and I'm glad to have done it. It felt pretty good. It's been a while. I think I've just been so busy with everything and doing collaboration events with other people and stuff like that, and I'm trying to reel it back for a little bit for a very specific reason. I mean, I can tell you all the reasons. There's no reason I need to hide it. Minimat reached out to me. He said he wanted to get back into doing Variety Versus once again. For those of you who might be saying, what the hell is Variety Versus? Variety Versus was a collaboration that me and Minimat were doing for a while, where we were just playing 2-player games with one another, online, digitally, and just doing that every week. We have art assets and everything for that, whole setup and everything like that. But once Matt started to aim for a partner, it's just one of those things that just had to fall off because it keeps coming back to this conversation today. This is not intentional when I say this, and I'm not having a problem with it or anything like that. When it came down to it, it just was not a great viewership for him, and he needed to put more time and energy into getting the things that gave him viewership. So it's like, if he was going to be doing extra streams, he needed to make sure that it did count, but also, doing extra streams takes energy out of you, especially when you're trying to make it your livelihood. So I fully understood. I'm like, yeah, look, whenever you get this done or whatever, we'll come back around to it. The spirit's not going to die. I don't think I'm going to die this quickly. We'll take our time on it. I don't care. So I think now that Minimax kind of gotten at a pretty cromulent point, everything's been going well for the past few years and everything like that, he's brought up the idea again. It's like, I have been wanting to do this. It's just I haven't had the time to, and I would like to get that back going again. And I'm like, I'm hella down, 100%. It's just a matter of, I need to clear out my current ongoing stream collaboration stuff that's going on before I'm able to do that myself. Like, give me about a month to clear out some of my current ongoing collaborations. I have, you know, hopefully more Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes with Escorian and Jimpu. I have the Big Brain Boys. We're playing through Professor Layton, Curious Village, over with Indestructible Cat. I have a few Sunday streams coming up as well. Jimpu's birthday is next week, Sunday. I don't know if I will be hanging out for that one, but we'll also have Arcade Pit later. And then not this week Friday, but the following week Friday, I'm also going to be on Jeff a Ghost stream for an old curse recipe that they apparently found, and I'm just commentating on that with Boix. And then I at least want to get one more beat 'em up with Boix day in there before then. So I have a lot that's going on, and I'm like, once I can clear this all out, I'm happy to do it. I just need to clear out a lot of stuff. My energy is still limited, unfortunately. But they are coming back, yes. They are going to be coming back. I just need a month or so. So, in a month or so, that should be happening. In a month's worth of time. Don't you dare come in on, like, Tuesday or some shit like that and be like, hey, Ryuno, you said it was coming back next month. It's next month. When is it? Where is it at? First of all, how dare you? Second of all, you're right. I did say that. I don't think I'm gonna die. Famous last words. Ryu can't keep dying like this. Yeah. You hit the the weed is too loud. Also, having an ethereal picture of Sailor Mercury like this is really fucking good. I won't die. Dies. I got adult always like obligations. The best and worst part about being an adult is that I'm really good at my calendar management, but I know exactly what I'm going to be doing for like the next like 3 months. But also for anyone who doesn't use calendar things, it's really lost to them when I say I cannot hang out here, 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 and there. And it's like, well, when the fuck do you want to hang out? You don't want to hang out with me. It's like, no, I would love to hang out with you. You just have to schedule it a month in advance. It's cursed. I know what I'm doing. I promise all these things, and people who said, I'll play your game, dirty man, dirty Ryudo man, they meet me halfway, they get on the schedule. She got better. Yeah, she got better. That's why she's so high tier in the fighting game. She's pretty good. This repeat goes on too long, sorry. I'm moving it on. So yeah, that's the current plan with everything that's kind of going on. Variety Versus will be returning. I am doing a lot of stuff in the meantime. I'm going to try to keep the schedule updated, so look at the schedule anytime. You're kind of wondering what's going on. But at the very least, I am adding to my schedule Sunday DKC, Demon King Chronicle streams, until it's done. But since I'll be able to spend more time on it in future streams, I'm going to see if I can get about 5 hours to 6 hours a day every Sunday or so. I mean, I'm sure I have some Sundays that I can or can't do or limited by certain things or whatnot. But I'm going to say I can probably get it done in probably like 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. So next 4 or 5 weeks or so, maybe minus an extra day I need a little bit extra time at, we'll be doing Demon King Chronicles. So there'll be extra Ryudo available as well on Sundays. It's going to do a spreadsheet to calculate the overlapping free time to just not have any changes. Don't get sick. Don't run late. I think there's a whole movie based on that. I think it's called Chaos Theory, if I remember correctly, where someone has like every second of their life scheduled out. and then like one thing goes wrong, and like it's just like the cascading domino effect of like everything that goes wrong as a result of being late by 1 second or something like that. I think there's a movie like that. And I remember when I was younger, I'm like, that's a dumb idea for a movie. Who schedules out their life that well? And then there's me now who's like, I'm like getting nervous, like, it was in my head that we were leaving at this time, and if we start getting a little bit late, and I'm like 2 minutes, I start getting really antsy. And this is not like a negative thing on my wife at all. I know it's a me problem, but like, you know, she's kind of cruising around because in her head, it's like we have a 10-minute gap around the planned time to go to point blank place, and we're not on a schedule that we're gonna be late if we leave like even like 20 minutes late. But I start getting real antsy like 2 minutes afterwards. And it's like, it's not her fault, it's my fault. It's a me problem. And then making promises and never showing up. That's also true. That's also true. Some motherfuckers do go like that. Or some people cancel all the time, and then I stop inviting them. Because I'm like, I kept the schedule open for you, and if you're gonna keep erasing this time I left open for you, then that's just time wasted in my head. I can't keep doing that. I'm sorry. You gotta meet me halfway now. Wherever my halfway's at. That said, thank you, seriously, y'all. I know that was a longer ending than expected, but seriously, y'all, thank y'all for hanging out. I greatly appreciate getting to nerd out and chill out with all y'all for a nice afternoon, day, and all that good stuff. Let's see who's doing some gaming out here. Or, you know, whatever is going on, honestly. It doesn't have to be gaming. It can be anything. Let's see what the people are doing. I like people. Ow, I bit my tongue. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Let's see. A lot of gaming going on here, though. That said, all right, we're doing the now usual thing. The now usual thing, where I look through, I find 2 things I'm interested in, and then I say, all right, y'all get to choose where we're going, or first decision wins, basically. All right, let's see. Oh, no, that's true. That's fair. I think 2 people were celebrating. Okay, all right. I'm looking at one more here. Okay. Let's see. All right. You have the choices between... Actually, what game are you playing? Hold on a sec here. I'm looking at one more. I'm sorry. I'm being very slow here. All right. I don't know what that is. All right. Okay. So I can't really say it's this game or this game. All right. You have the choice between... Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, shit. It's gone. Maybe I'm too slow. I'm too slow. All right. You have a choice between Threads of Fate or Alien Isolation. And I'll just go with the first choice. While we listen to some good-ass golf music. Well, Toro, if you're thinking you might be too slow, And I'll get back to you soon, or by the way, in email, Toro. Or DM, I don't know. Direct message is also fine. However you want to do. I'll shoot it over. Give you some handsome xenomorphs. I can do that. Do people consider... I know this goes into the monster fucking land again. You know, a conversation that I shouldn't be opening up at the last second of the stream here. Does the alien fall into sexy monster fuckering? Or is it just a little bit too weird? We're going over to Bunny Hearted. There we go. All right, excellent. I'm gonna open up the stream as well so I can get past ads and actually hear stuff as well. Depends on your taste, honestly. Okay. If it's a mod, it may vary thing. That does make sense. That's it. That does make a lot of sense. I'm like, I can see people being real down bad for the alien outside looking in. I can see it, but I'm like, I don't know if that's just a me. It's like it looks too human shaped that I'm like, I can see someone wanting to fuck the alien from Alien. I can see it. I don't know. It's handsome jokingly, but I won't judge. Also depends on the depiction. That's fair. But the alien can fall into it. Geiger's no being erotic. That part is true. That said, thank you all for hanging out once again. Greatly appreciated. I'll be back again tomorrow with more skateboarding before the Tony Hawk years. I may or may not have a bonus stream on Tuesday. It depends how funny I find the joke If not, I'll just do it on Monday instead. But until then, take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Stay cute as always. Fuck an alien if that is of your desire. And until next time, peace.